Tyler's like, no, like, Tyler, we tired of all this dumb, mundane shit. Tyler's like, I'm not your guys' personal assistant. I'm just the cameraman.
Would you do that, Tyler?
Hold on.
Well, I want you to hand me the salt without, like...
That's a nice ring to it.
You listen.
Chichiana.
Bust down, Chichiana. Bust down.
Oh shit.
The fuck?
Goku face.
Goku face.
I'm not liking this one bit, Tyler.
What is this?
Bust down, Chichiana. Wanna see you bust down.
What is this?
Now shake that butt down.
It's a Dragon Ball parody of Bust Down Tatiana.
Okay. Well, what were you
You're
asking
welcome.
about the salt?
Nothing.
What about salt? I ain't doing no salt shit.
Hey guys, welcome to On the Off Topic, episode 35.
Milestone.
We're without John and without purpose.
Without John again, second week in a row.
John is
Yeah.
dead.
Our only guest is Reid.
No, it's your man Lucy.
Scrappy
Same
dude.
thing.
And I have a dick. Your man Lucy has a penis. Once again, I want to reiterate this. I know I said it last time, but I want to reiterate. Second week in a row, I have a penis. An average-sized American penis.
How deep is your pussy?
I don't have a pussy.
That pussy
I-
be yanking.
I remember last week he was like, "What's an average sized penis or something like that?" And you were like, "I'm not gonna whip it out for you."
6
That's how far I
inches.
got into reviewing the
6
episode.
inches.
Yep, that's why the episode was late. Usually I send it to Tyler for review, for quality assurance, and Tyler got as far as 40 seconds in.
You posted
Yeah,
your
it'll be like 5
pentakill
minutes.
too.
I posted. I mean, it's just an excerpt from the episode. So yeah, you had a double upload, everybody,
Woo!
to represent the 2 weeks without John. Maybe
John, yeah, John is taking a sabbatical from the podcast. He felt underappreciated.
3. I thought he was overappreciated. To be honest with you,
Over.
over. He's over. He ain't that good. He's a good boy, but he ain't
I wonder
that good.
if he listened to last week's.
He tips well, bartender. So beyond that,
He did, and he cried. He said, "Man, I could have contributed to that Borderlands conversation." But now our listeners just think John hates it. Who is that?
they're live on My Free Cams.
All right.
Who is that?
That's a person
Why would you show us that?
because I like their body type.
And because he just sits on his phone during the podcast.
I am.
So,
I really am. I'm still fucking talking though.
So who
So,
are you? You didn't
who
introduce
are you?
yourself.
Who am I? I'm Pixel Man.
he's Pixels, the Adam Sandler shitty video game movie.
No,
I heard you're going
the
to
shitty
a,
beer.
Heard you're going to a little club tomorrow night with the girl of your dreams.
I don't know about the dreams. Maybe for short term. I don't fucking know. Anyway,
How much is the cover? Like $10?
it's 5.
It's
They
$5.
lowered it to 5.
I am Nightclub Nick.
You already introduced yourself.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
What do you introduce as?
I just said John's not here.
He is John's not here.
Yeah, you could be John's not here.
I want you to make a documentary movie, like after this podcast comes out, called John's Not Dead, and a parody of God's Not Dead. Like you go around interviewing people. What do you think about John? Is he dead? Who are you talking about? All right, I just want you to go around the streets of Atlanta.
I'd like to get on the base. I got to talk to his coworkers.
Is John dead? Who?
We've never met
You
one
talk to
coworker.
his boss.
That's
his,
not true.
You met a
I
coworker?
met.
yeah, Adam.
I didn't know they wanted that said, Tyler. But yeah,
Who the fuck is Adam? Nobody
He
knows.
didn't say the last name, so.
I don't even know his last name.
Levine.
Then you did say
Adam
it.
Devine.
Adam
is what you said.
Levine.
Does John and him actually hang out outside of work? Or?
They make
Occasionally,
out.
yeah.
Jesus.
They're making
I mean,
out, buddy. It's
isn't
like,
he the one who got him like those few beers at his house?
I don't know. That's just what he says.
Uh-oh.
Eh.
Yeah.
Tyler's pulled his dick out. Like,
You're supposed
We
you know,
forgot.
you haven't taken off your pants second week.
Yeah, we
in a row.
forgot to
cold.
do
It's
this.
not.
too cold in this
It
house.
was hot.
It
That was
is
just-
hot as hell.
Hot as hell.
It-
Hot as hell.
It is super hot.
I mean, really, the only topic we even talked about last week was just the Borderlands thing. I mean, a lot of it was just
No, y'all
Hot
talked about
topic.
like restaurants.
we talked about wrestling, we talked about restaurants, we talked about Borderlands.
Just bullshit around.
That was all you had on your list. All you had was like Borderlands.
I had like 10 things on there, but some are not relevant to you two that aren't playing the game.
Who fucking cares?
All right,
Did you make a list this week?
I made a list to continue it.
Because eventually John's gonna come back and you'll talk about all this stuff that'll be
Maybe.
dated by then.
Maybe.
I'm surrounded by elephants here.
All right, so I want to talk about a dream I had last night.
Oh, this again?
I told Tyler about it today, and I only slept like it woke me up around like 2, and I only slept like maybe like 45 minutes for this happened, and it scared the shit out of me, and I could not get back to sleep. And I'm one of those people that if I wake up, I'm not going back to sleep. I just can't. So I'm going like like when you can tell that you just went to sleep, like you're just barely into it, and like the dreams are more
the day before
vivid.
going downtown.
I just remember like I was just like living a life, and I didn't like really. It wasn't what I was doing. It was like it was a first person living it. Because sometimes dreams are in third person, like you see yourself, like as if it was a movie. So let me pull up the quote because I would wake up and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like
you recorded what you said or thought at the time.
Yeah, I wrote it down like kind of like a dream journal. So I was literally just like viewing, like I think I was like walking around somewhere like in a city, and there's an angelic voice that came, and as it was speaking, or after it got done speaking, this white like light started to encapsulate my vision in the dream, and that's when I woke up. But it was a girl's voice, and she said, "Closed eyes, show me what you see."
Was it in that accent?
Yeah, like it's like kind of like an angelic voice, kind of like that, and it's like then my vision started to like go white, like it was like crackling lines taking over, and I was like, and I woke up like, oh fuck, like I was like,
Isn't that like a Jewish thing? Like, don't we all get stuff like that?
what do you mean?
Like visions or whatever?
I guess I don't know what that means. Like, what do you think it means? I was scared. Like I really did not know.
Closed eyes. Say
It feels like something
She
from.
said, "No, this is what I heard. Closed eyes, show me what you see." She was trying to take control of me in my dreams, is what I was thinking.
What's
'Cause
the
I
game?
was asleep.
What's the game with like almost that exact accent, or at least when you say
It
it?
did not, when I thought about it. It's like the way I perceived it was kind of like Zelda, like get
Yeah.
linked.
How
like,
real did it
so and
feel?
so's
Like,
ready
it
to
felt fucking real.
Like
as
when you
shit.
woke up, you really
Yeah, I was
thought,
like, oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck. Like I felt like my vision was being taken over. Like I thought I was about to be possessed in my dream. I think if I didn't wake up, I was going to be possessed. But I thought it was a demon pretending to be an angel.
that's interesting. It's scary.
Yeah, like like what scared me was like that, and then like the vision, like the way it.
My
went
question
out.
is, why were you afraid to be possessed?
I don't know. Tyler,
You don't want to
scared-
be possessed.
Yeah.
Why
it's
not?
The last
It's
dream
an
I can
experience.
remember that was similar to that, and it's not close to what you did, but I just
Was it drug related at all?
Well, I feel like it was another dimension, but pretty much I was just staring at this monster, and it was like kind of pulling its tongue in and out, and it had like white eyes, and then I saw myself, and I looked the same.
Oh shit.
That was really weird. I don't know.
Are you sure you weren't watching Nil?
No,
Because he does that tongue thing
that was
too.
just something similar to that where I felt like I
Yeah.
could, and I really took that as in another dimension. I got like possessed by a demon.
What scared me the most is like when I woke up, I googled that phrase "closed eyes, tell me what you." That's not from a movie or anything. I was like that's what made me think like that's a dialogue my brain brought forth.
Are you gonna be able to sleep tonight, or are you like scared?
I'm not scared. I was like, I'll be scared if it happens again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I
that's
was
what you
like-
want to look for. Is it gonna repeat, or is that just the
Well,
one?
let me ask: did you have White Boy in the bed with you at all, or no?
No.
He is your guardian.
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 I mean, Justin, this might just be like you don't pray.
I don't eat and I don't love. Like I'm a little non-Julia Roberts.
You don't.
Gotti.
You just. You
Did
don't
you
have.
say Gotti?
You might not have
Gotti.
any spiritual protection.
No, I don't. I don't believe in that bullshit.
Well,
Don't
you
worry
might
about it,
have
dude.
to
Like
start
I'm in a
believing.
room full of demons every night.
Or-
They love me.
Or
Really, Tyler.
I'm proving there's demons around, and I just need to get me an Impala and go drive around the Midwest.
All I'm saying is, soon after my grandmother died, I dreamt her as a demon, and I sleep in that room now all the time. So
I mean, Tyler, that's a little weird. That you. I don't know, Tyler. 'Cause I don't think you're. I don't believe there's a hell, but if there was, If there was a heaven and hell, I don't think your grandma went to hell. Like
You never-
very
I mean, you never
religious.
know.
She
Wasn't
went to
she
hell
super
like
religious?
based off the guidelines from the Bible, I think it would be pretty hard to get into heaven.
It is. It's
So-
extremely hard. But a
All
demon.
No, I dreamt that she was dead, and then essentially, well, if not dead, just sitting back there like she normally does.
That's what I'm just saying. Like when I woke up and wrote that down, I was like,
She was just sitting back there like she normally was, like a priest or morgue person was there. Like, yeah, like I'm not saying she is, but she is. And then I look back again, like her eyes are open, y'all. And then suddenly she's floating up in the air, like coming towards us through the hallway. That's how that dream went.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
I had a dream not too long ago. You know, I do my hand thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was doing that super hard, and like I was watching a TV, and it was pretty much showing like these kids who were like possessed by demons, and then I started like floating in the air for a little bit.
Are you saying the hand size are like a?
Well, I was like doing it really intensely.
Like you're very focused.
And I was
on
like,
it.
kind of speaking in tongues, but not really. But I was pretty much like, I don't know. I was just doing that hand thing really hard, and I was pretty much seeing all that crazy shit happening on the TV. And yeah, that was weird. That was really weird.
That'd be super cool if like your hand thing is like some kind of secret jutsu for demonic.
I've theorized over what that is. I don't know what that is.
Well, I mean, there's
I
some
do
things.
think there's another side to me. I'm not really super comfortable talking about this on the podcast.
That's fine. I'm just saying, like,
A little
I mean,
person.
I'm sure there's like certain things I do where it's like I gotta do it depending on the situation, but I don't think it's like a movements in order to summon or be possessed or whatever. You never know, but
I think I should have let her possess me. Like, should I let it happen?
yeah, man. If it happens again,
Don't
like, see
let
what
it
happens.
happen.
Fuck.
Don't let it, you have to have a strong will. Like, don't let it possess you.
What if I really it did scare me. Like, I really was pretty spooked. I did not get back
You
to
have to have a
sleep.
strong will.
And I was really like less than an hour into sleeping too. I was like, fuck. I was tired too last night. Like,
Because weak people get possessed. Like, that's why, you probably read some stories, unfortunately, about like drug addicts doing weird things. And usually those are the type of people who get possessed, who have like weak spirits. Addicts usually have weak spirits. They don't have control of themselves, and that gives themselves over to be possessed by something.
Speaking of, I saw something today. This guy was like, he spent like 10,000 hours making like a lucid dream game, and people in the comments were like, when they took a break from smoking, they had very lucid dreams, or they still had it even when they were on like marijuana,
Yeah.
and they were like, they're
Sorry.
they're wanting to see how this game turns out because based off their experiences, they want to see if it's the same or not. Because you can either have nightmares or you can be in a situation where you're like, oh, this is that movie. Like this one person was like, I knew I was lucid dreaming and my heart got ripped out from my chest and they like were showing it to me. You're like, oh, this is fucking Temple of Doom. Like he knew exactly what was happening, but it's still kind of scary because that happened. But
Yeah. You said to have a strong will. I really firmly believe in possession. I do think demons are a real thing. I do think people have been possessed by demons. I don't think it's as common anymore, but I do think it does still happen. And yeah, it's all about having just a strong will, having control over your soul and yourself, and not allowing yourself to be taken over. But at the end of the day, sometimes you couldn't really stop something like that, But like in my case, how I kind of deal with it is I do believe in a higher power. So I believe that's what's meant to be. It's what's meant to be, but I still have a strong will. Still fight it off. Try to. Don't be a pussy, Justin. Don't skip his ass.
what
it could have
if
been a hurt.
what if it possesses me, but I retain sensibility?
That's fine. We see slight differences in your like everyday day-to-day acting. We're like,
an
you
angel.
all right?
I've never heard of angels possessing people. I don't think.
What
that's
if
a
I'm the
thing.
first? I'm the angel Michael.
I mean-
I've
it's
come
always,
in the
it's
world.
always possible like angels possess people, but they acted in a manner to where it was like you're possessed by a demon.
Sam. It must be Castiel. I'd fuck with Reid so fucking hard if I had angelic powers.
You would fuck with me. That's how you use.
Dude,
your
it's
powers.
all cool, fam. Like, what if I
That's
be
how you
hanging around
use
Reid
your
like it
powers.
draws like demons to your apartment? Like, Reid, I didn't know. I was just hanging around. Like,
I really don't fuck around with shit like that. That's why I've never wanted to practice any type of magic. I think if you really do open yourself up to like black magic, you open yourself up to other spirits like that.
I was gonna say like even like illusion
you want to do a
magic.
seance?
What?
Even like illusion magic.
No, like
Tyler.
I mean, there's white
I'm
magic
just
and there's
saying.
like black magic.
Okay.
So there's different forms, but
So
that's why
voodoo.
I don't watch a lot of like demonic possession movies. Like I'm not into that shit because I really do think it's a real thing.
I'm glad you used the right term for a magic.
Yeah.
It's a magic illusion.
Yeah.
It's not a trick.
Yeah, that's different. Like that type of shit's different. But like there
You just
actually
said you said no magic at all, so I was wondering.
Yeah, that's yeah, not bad. But I mean, dark magic and white magic are real things. What?
I don't have time for your magic tricks, Job. You don't have time for my illusions, Dad. A trick is something a whore does for money.
It's Arrested Development.
What is that?
Quote.
For real?
Yeah, I was
Like,
like, I don't have time for your shitty like magic tricks. You don't have time for my illusions,
Yeah,
Dad.
Jason Bateman's going on some hard times. I've seen him in commercials lately. Like,
He's in like a lot of he does Ozark.
yeah,
Ozark's pretty good.
Ozark, yeah.
He's in like a lot of like Netflix stuff. Like he always plays the same character, but he does it well. Like I wonder, like, does he know like this is me till like I don't.
Break
I guess
out.
something. No, I think when he hits like 20 years from now, he's going to be like, all right, now I'm just gonna be bitter, serious old man in films, or he's gonna disappear. Like,
I'm almost done with season 5 of The Office.
Ooh.
Well, 14 is a short season. For whatever reason, it's
Season
only like
4
14 episodes
yeah.
or something. I don't know.
writer's strike.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
did happen, yeah.
It's weird when you go and rewatch that, and I was like, man, I remember that. That was a dark year for television, watching stuff live. Like, literally, like, some things would air an episode, and they went, like, 5 months, and you just didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
then there was
Did
an
they
episode
get what they wanted? Did the writers win that strike? Did they get pay raises?
a little bit. A lot of it was over, like,
Benefits?
if I remember correctly, it was like, well, yeah, it's like writers aren't getting payback on, like, DVD sets, because you remember, this is, like, mid to late
Yeah, they don't
2000s,
get
so
royalties.
DVDs are actually still selling. Like, they weren't getting royalties and stuff like that. So, and then stuff like characters they created and stuff like that. So, although I've heard, like, it was kind of different. Like, apparently, like, stuff like The Simpsons, I think it was by company or animation studio. Like literally, there's a guy who made Krusty the Clown in The Simpsons, and, like, he's pretty much a millionaire now just because he made that character up. And he wasn't even a main character in that, but because he wrote down the first time Krusty the Clown and, like, drew him up or whatever. Millionaire, because every time they use him, he's like,
Damn.
I think it's Krusty or somebody, like a Simpsons character that ended up being popular.
So it did pay off for them, though.
Yeah,
writers.
yeah.
Sure it's
I
not the
think-
bus driver, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know, Tyler. It
I'm just saying, of all the characters that maybe appear
I'm
randomly.
not being specific. I'm just using an example. Like,
Okay.
that's why it's like usually like stuff like that.
That's all I've really been watching, though. Nothing's on right now. First
Yeah.
run that I've wanted to watch, and I'm taking a break from wrestling. I said after Mania I was going to take a break from wrestling, so I'm taking a break from
Are
wrestling.
you gonna watch the Office reboot they're talking about?
Oh,
They're really
no.
bringing that back.
They're talking about doing like a revival reboot, like some of the old cast, some of the new. Like Steve
I
Carell
don't
says
think
he's not
it'll
gonna be a part of
good.
it.
I don't think it'll be good.
I don't think. I know the girl who played Pam will be back, Jenna
For
Fisher,
real?
because
Didn't she become like almost a Michael Scott level employee?
She became a manager.
no. And also,
Wasn't she
Reid hasn't
close,
seen
though?
it yet, Tyler. No, she not. She lies and says she's the office manager. There's no such position. But she literally just like one day, who's the office manager? She just stands up. I am. Like, and then she just bullshits a position.
Sure, that's not because it was like she doesn't
I've
want him
seen
meeting
the
Michael.
shit. You have not.
I see it on
Jesus.
repeats on Comedy Central sometimes.
I've seen it. You have not. Like,
I've seen
don't-
some of it. I've seen some of it.
You do not know what you're talking about.
Have you been watching any first run stuff or just Netflix stuff? I finally got a Hulu account. My cousin hooked me up with her Hulu account.
See,
So
I've
I'm
been
gonna
watching Malcolm in the Middle, and we'll talk about it like Disney Plus. I wonder, since Disney has money, I wonder if they're going to get like the original version of Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, yeah.
Because the one on Hulu has like a lot of the music replaced, and it's like some scenes are kind of like you can tell that didn't go there. Like, and I wonder if they could like afford the original. I hope they do, but I could see it being cheap.
I don't know. I can't remember why she gave me Hulu, but because Twin Peaks isn't on there,
No,
the new one. No,
I think you got to have like the Showtime or whatever.
I'm gonna just watch. I know Community's on there,
hmm
and then Letterkenny.
I still eventually want to watch Letterkenny. I just don't know what the hype is for it.
It's Canadian. It's Always Sunny.
Okay.
It's literally just Canada's It's Always Sunny, and it's good. It's not as funny as It's Always Sunny, but it's interesting, like plot wise. I mean, it has funny moments. Don't get me wrong. It's just not as good as It's Always.
Is there like last name Letterkenny, or is it like
It's
where
the name of the town,
Okay.
supposedly, and it's about the people who live in Letterkenny.
Also, why the fuck? Who names their town Letterkenny?
It's made up.
I know. I'm just saying. Still, why?
It's Canada. I don't know.
I mean, other than anime, there's not a whole lot. Like, I'm still watching like comedy stuff, like when they are new episodes.
Yeah.
Like,
So, is the next movie you're seeing is Endgame? Isn't that like in 2 weekends? That's during the weekend of the beer festival,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
But we're going on Thursday.
What time is the Thursday showing?
They have like one at 6, 7. It's like every hour. Like,
What are you
know,
talking
like,
about? There's no intermission.
there's no intermission. People
It's literally a
people are
3-hour
clamoring
movie.
because it's 3 hours. Saying, well, most movies have an intermission for that.
No.
And people are like, they should. And apparently, I guess they just made the decision. There's no intermission, so it's 3 hours and 2 minutes
Our
long.
tickets sold out. You already got tickets, but they're sold
They're
out.
not sold out a damn star.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
It's
Like,
mostly like the big cities.
Yeah.
You already bought tickets?
No.
No, that's what I was trying to get going in the chat. I was like, who all is going? Nobody replied, and I was like, I was gonna say I could just go by and pick up like 5 tickets, like if that's what it is. That way we all kind of get them.
I mean, I was under the impression of
Nobody
like
replied.
I was pretty
like,
much under the impression like I'll see it when I see it, but also if we're going on a certain date, I hope they still have tickets.
What's
but
the exact day? What day?
25th.
I might could go to that. I know
Yeah,
I have
it's
some
on a
surveys
Thursday.
lined up like 3 days in a row after I get back from Puerto Rico, like the 23rd, 24th, 25th. So I could come. It's just a way to make
Like we have
money
like
on
a
it.
They're like, if we go there and you rely on the tickets, it could be sold out. That's what I'm saying. We can go ahead.
I'm just behind on all those fucking movies, but I have Netflix, so I guess I could catch
It's
up.
not
I
like
mean, really, all you
it's
really
not
got to
like
see
they're
is
super important.
Infinity War, then Endgame, right?
All the characters are gone except the original Avengers,
Okay.
so
Pretty
it doesn't
much.
matter. That's literally all who survived.
There's a
Can't
few
remember
from
the
Black
last movie
Panther,
I
but
saw with you guys in theaters. It seems like, what did we see for my
Bohemian
birthday
Rhapsody.
last year? Didn't we see a birthday movie?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's the last one.
They'll never play
That was the only
Bohemian
one I saw
Rhapsody
last year. That was it.
on the radio. And
Y'all
that
go to
movie,
the movies and watch still, but
that movie won for best editing, and it had very
Yeah.
shitty editing.
Yeah, it was not good. I mean, I'm glad that
Rami Malek,
won the
yeah.
Oscar,
Yeah.
but
Actually, there's a picture of him like they used for like a. I think he was like getting some drinks in like New York with some friends. He had like his hood up, and he kind of has like a crazy look because the paparazzi just caught him when he was out there, and he kind of just looks like not crack. It's just not a good photo of him.
Yeah.
And people are saying just based off the Star Wars thing, oh yeah, young Palpatine's been cast. Like he's got the hood on, and the lighting hit him wrong. It's just
I know
like,
he got cast. He's gonna be the Bond villain, the next Bond villain.
is he?
Is he?
Yeah,
I think so. I remember
he
reading
got
something
picked up
like
to be
that.
the next Bond
And
villain.
Idris Elba.
No, this is like Daniel Craig's last one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he's gonna be Daniel Craig's
And then
last
Idris
one.
Elba. I don't think it's
know. I don't think that's
confirmed,
confirmed.
but I think it's been
Because,
rumored.
people
forever.
have been raising hell about a black Bond. I'm fine with it, but people are
Yeah.
like, "No, gotta be white,
Gotta be white.
Yeah,
Can't be black.
yeah.
Gotta
You know,
be
I think
white.
Idris would be a great Bond.
Idris.
I said it wrong.
You said Idris or
Is it
something like
really
that.
Idris? Is he right about that?
Idris Elba.
Okay, whatever.
He's in The Office.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. How far are you in season 5?
I'm right at the end. I'm like 19, episode 19. He is not.
The Michael Scott Paper Company. Have you heard about that?
Yeah,
yet?
he is in Bond 25. So
You're about to meet him then. Actually,
Are
I
you
really think
serious?
you're about to meet Idris Elba's character.
sorry, technically it's
He's
rumored
not
in
a
Bond
main
25.
role, though, or a reoccurring role.
He's
is he?
isn't that like at the end of season 5? Then he recurs after that, like
Damn.
every now and again.
I
He
didn't know
gets
that.
hired on by Dunder Mifflin.
That was like early in his career, though.
He's
he
in
just shows up. He's
BoJack,
like
too.
he's just like the
Because
hard
what
ass.
put him on? It was that Luther show, right? That
Yeah.
English, yeah. And that was before that or during that.
He but like he just gets hired on as like some higher level than Dunder Mifflin, and like he pretty much him and Michael just don't get it because he doesn't play around, and Michael gets pissed. He's like, I like to have fun. Like,
He's in Need for Speed.
who gives a shit? Like, yeah, I'm curious. So
He's in the
episode
Twilight
19
Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Have you? Hold on, yeah, 19. Yeah, literally. So you watched the Golden Ticket episode?
That's what I'm on. That's what I'm
Yeah.
on.
So literally, you're yeah. The next episode you're gonna be at Idris Elba. That's actually pretty ironic. Have you seen the episode where Scott's Tots,
Scotch
Yeah.
Dodds.
the little
I've seen
kids
it.
that he
Uh-uh.
God, that episode is so cringy. It is hard for me to watch. Like,
And you love cringe.
I know it's so hard for me to watch. Just, I don't want to spoil it.
Ooh.
But I mean, that was Rami
Hey,
Malek.
Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Make our dreams come true. Hey, Mr. Scott. All these little kids.
That's your clue right there. So.
Rami Malek
He
showed
fucking-
two-fourths of the geek. He's
What?
got a Grammy and the Oscar, but he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah?
have an Emmy or a Tony.
You got an EGOT.
Or no, he has the Emmy and the Oscar, but not the Grammy or the Tony.
Tony.
The Grammy would be the hardest one to get if you're just an actor, because like, when do you get something for fucking music? Like,
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you have to make
if,
an
if
album.
he stars in a movie that is a musical too.
No, that's the thing. In 30 Rock, Tracy Morgan literally decided, like, you know, like in that universe, he basically is playing himself, and like he's like, you're not like a known actor. You're just like you're a funny guy for saying like just stupid shit. So he decided he's gonna get serious.
What's your most famous line?
Whoopi Goldberg like runs into him, and she's like, yeah, you're not like an upstanding person in the black community. He's like, I'll show you. He EGOTs within a year. And he gets an Emmy for starring in a musical that turned into a movie that turned into a soundtrack like of it. And, like, I think in one role he wiped it out. He was like, I did it. Like,
because you know you'll see actors disappear for a little while, like Hugh Jackman did, and it's usually because they're like doing a play, like to
yeah,
get that tone.
because like, well, I mean, not even that. Like, some that's just like where their true passion is. Like,
yeah, he was in plays before.
and Daniel Radcliffe, I think that's what I know. He's on some new show on TBS, but apparently that's like what
yeah,
he
I
was
know
doing. Like, he did like a few movies after Harry Potter, but also that dude's never had to work again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to write a musical with you.
No, we already got Yumi and Chad got that one idea.
I will
They're
not.
obsessed, yeah.
I will not allow this.
You
Doesn't
don't have
matter.
a choice.
We don't have to like. We don't have to.
Get your permission.
Yeah, we can just literally change the last name.
Yeah.
This is too similar to my life compared to how they described it.
It's
Just
too
admit,
similar?
yeah,
It's
just
too
admit,
similar?
but he's
Like,
fucking small.
It's too similar to what they described my life being in
Do you
high
have any
school.
water bottles in the fridge, Reid?
I don't have any water, but I get you some water though.
All right, thank you. Water? I want water.
Some pussy shit?
Says the guy drinking pixels just because it has a little fake Mario on there. You're such a nerd.
It's literally just a
Tyler.
tall boy Tropicalia, but
Oh, look at Tyler. He's a badass.
Reid, is it not?
What?
Is this not a tall boy Tropicalia?
What are you talking about?
I think overall they have the same taste.
Nah, that's a lot better than Tropicalia.
Either way, it's a tall boy
Thank you, sir.
of that. So
That came out of the filtered faucet, too. According to the guy who set it up, it's better than Dasani. Let's brag about that.
I mean, I like Dasani, but
Yeah, that's where I get all my water from. I just get it straight out that faucet here when I'm here.
so you don't. Do
You have to change the
Walmart?
filter on it, though, of course, every now and then.
Is it Brita?
No.
Is it
It's some unique thing. I don't know.
Hold on, show me the name.
It's... What were you going to say? No, I don't do bottled water. Really, you get cancer. Plastic, bad for you. Everybody remember that. Bad for the environment.
I mean, yeah, bad for the environment, but
I told a plug.
how's it bad for you?
It's called Multi-Pure.
Multi-Pure. What's the company?
I don't know.
Fuck off. This is
I don't know.
It's not
Like,
good material. So, I guess if we don't got anything to talk about, I guess I can talk about.
did you not? We didn't talk about the Star Wars trailer.
You want to go? We can talk
You
that.
want to go straight to that? Did you see it?
Yes.
What was it about?
It had her doing a flip.
Yeah, I know that was a very long scene that wasn't even that cool. I was
Okay,
like,
so
Doing a
literally someone
flip.
compared it to that like really old movie where the plane comes in and he like ducks.
yeah, it's South by Southwest.
There you go. I don't know the movie. I don't fuck with old movies. I just know the scenes.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, because they're trying to reference old Hollywood, just like
Yeah.
George Lucas did. But it's like, that's nah. Like nah.
And then what's
South
that
by
guy's
Southwest is really good because it's filmed all from that one angle, and that's why
I
it's
will
really
say
good.
though that's the only scene I know from that movie.
name? It had Adam Driver like bucking a guy with his lightsaber. You know, like the guy ran him, he just put him down. I don't know. Like,
I saw that. Yeah, like
The one thing I watched the panel they were at because like I was getting ready for today and just had it on and you know the girl who played Rose, the Asian
Yeah.
character that fell in love with Finn. So she pretty much got bullied from like Star Wars like trolls,
Yeah, I
like
know.
off Twitter. So pretty much when they introduced her on the thing, she had like a standing ovation. 'Cause, like the fans were trying to show like, no, we really do like you. And it's just
I
like,
mean, there's literally a chart of
Asian
like all
girl?
the Star Wars
yeah.
people.
Apparently people didn't like it because they thought like this random girl. Apparently people thought there was just too much girl power being added.
she needs to lose some fucking weight.
Jesus,
That's
dude.
what I said.
I mean that's pretty much what they were saying and stuff like that. And
Are they saying people can't be like of that body size in the Star Wars universe or
The
what?
only problem with
Yes,
that- my
Tyler.
only
We
problem with
need
that
more
is-
fan service in that movie. There are no attractive females. Yeah, you could say Ray. What is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, hi, Belial.
Did the door open? Is that what
It
they
sounded
sound?
like it.
Well, Belial's a demon, so
Keep on talking.
We're getting robbed. We're getting robbed. Keep on talking.
he turned the light on.
My thing that I just didn't like that scene in Last Jedi where like literally it's like she went to go save Finn in the same type of speeder, but he was driving already in that direction. Somehow she caught up and like because it was sending this huge sound wave, there's no way she caught up and then also went out to an angle to like knock him out of it. It's like there's no fucking way. Like he was way ahead of you. Like he got it. No, I was like that was always just stupid. And I was like,
Well, instead of being on the land, she could have been in the air. he did a full 360 and he still can't find anyone.
Nobody Everybody's been in the air.
yeah, I think the air just kicked on. So
There's
yeah,
gonna be
Lila,
some demon eyes
she
over
pretty
it.
much ran from a speeder. She did a flip. They didn't even show her like cut it in half or anything. And the trailer was narrated by Mark Hamill, so we pretty much know. I mean, we knew already because he was on the cast list. He's probably going to be a very prominent Force ghost, or they're
Yeah.
going to retcon it and he didn't die. So like, because if he really did say the line like, "Don't forget, like you're never alone," or "So we're always with you." And it's Rise of the Skywalker, so I could see that like he's the one guy who like he didn't die, he just went somewhere else.
I know some people say like if Rey turns out to be a Skywalker, they're gonna be super pissed because why the fuck?
No,
would
no,
she
no.
be?
People are saying like if that is the lesson from Episode 8, as shitty as Episode 8 was, Kylo Ren said it does not matter where you come from. Like he's like I'm a Skywalker and I was going to be killed because I had like this unseen power. He's like it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter who you are from. your parents were nobody. So if they do that, and that really is taking a shit, like on episode 8, which is episode 8 already took a shit on episode 7. Like, so it's just,
I know.
Best thing they announced today, bar none, is Disney said they're taking a break after episode 9, which they need to because Disney hasn't made any goddamn good Star Wars movie.
That was funny. Just keep going. Am I getting robbed? I'll run away. But yeah, I mean, not enough fan service, you know? I mean, Reid, she's not that hot. She doesn't
It's
really
Disney.
wearing revealing clothes, and I mean,
They're not going to go back to like the slave Leia era of these movies.
You love that really one good stripper alien from episode 1 or 2.
well, that's what I'm saying. So
Okay,
in the original
the
series, we
original-
had
Who gives a
in
shit?
the original trilogy we had the
Trey,
Leia. In the
that was the
prees,
edited version.
in the prees
Yeah.
we had what's her fucking name? That stupid bitch, right? Natalie Portman.
That stupid bitch I hate.
I never had this one.
Damn, you're
So that's what I'm
selling it
saying.
up today.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. We had. Oh my god, that was incel in itself.
What?
Saying incel.
You are an incel. Like
I am not.
You are.
I'm not.
We fuck. Like we're not incels. We fuck each other.
but
Like
I'm just saying.
I mean,
you said, bitch needs to lose some weight.
Yeah, I know.
You're just shitting on every female.
But yeah, I mean, I'm
No,
just
the-
saying the other trilogies had fan service.
No, there was literally a chart of like all the actors or whatever who
They
like
did.
stopped being an actor because of Star Wars, like from episode 1 to like this past recent episode.
Because they made enough money or something.
Did y'all see the new
No,
droid?
like they were just bullied because like you did a horrible performance or just we don't like you.
Did y'all see the new droid they revealed today?
Oh, isn't that like two-legged like?
No, it's like it's got a round like wheel. It has like a triangle head, and you thought it'd be a new BB-8 unit, but it was me, Dio. It's really called Dio, and people are making that meme.
Is
It's
it
like
D10?
it's just D.O, but people thought it was pronounced Dio, and literally that was like the meme on there. It's like, oh fuck, Dio's been reincarnated again. Like it's like,
Jeez.
Speaking of Disney, they're buying everything up. They're
bad,
ruining everything.
bad.
Conglomerate.
But John's like, yeah, we're gonna get Wolverine and the Rangers.
I've never heard John speak like this.
Also,
How
they
drunk
did say
was he?
there's going to be no X-Men in Phase 4 of Marvel. So you're looking at there's going to be no more X-Men movie for like at least 3 or 4 more years.
10 years
because they got to
later.
like cast everybody. Hugh Jackman's not coming back. I don't care.
I
Like,
was gonna say,
really-
wasn't it at some point like Spider-Man was considered an X-Man?
Spider-Man's been a part of like every team, like even
That's the
Fantastic
good-ass
Four.
thing, depending.
What? I mean, he's their most popular character, so you just put him in shit, kids buy it.
Or adults. Or kid adults.
Me and Justin were talking about how Disney buying up adult, not buying Adult Swim, but
They're-
they're taking
I mean,
the
that- I'm
Family
sure they
Guy's
get by
leaving
adults.
Adult Swim.
Yeah, they're taking Family Guy from Adult Swim, which is like their longest staple.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like I know
Well,
they
the Family Guy got canceled. Adult Swim kind of was one reason they came
yeah,
back.
yeah, DVD sales like I know they have Aqua Teen, but they don't even air that every night. I think they've aired Family Guy like every night. Like
They might
Shit,
bring back the
so it's
voice
like-
of Call for something.
That might be the only show they've consistently maybe
Aired,
that
yeah.
Robot Chicken.
Robot, well yeah, I feel like they've.
Ever
Well,
since it's
when
been
Robot
on.
Chicken first came out, though, they didn't rerun it every night. Like now
Yeah.
they do because they have enough episodes. But Family Guy, like even when all they had was like season 1 and 2,
Yeah.
there was only like 20 episodes. They
Yeah.
still re-aired it. Like
I don't know
So-
if it'll. I don't think it'll cripple them though. I really don't.
I'm just kind of curious to see where the ratings
network,
go.
But ratings wise, maybe.
I just feel just as bad as like when they took Futurama off. I'm like that really was like the Futurama Family Guy like that like boom like back to back. I was like.
They can just put like they'll just move up a staple to that, whether it's
Well,
Robot
they can't
Chicken
show
or
Kingdom
Aqua
Hearts
Teen
Or Rick and Morty.
or
like-
yeah, Rick and Morty.
my thing is Rick and Morty is the most popular like normie thing they got. Like,
yeah, it is.
But it's also like Family Guy was a good transition from like regular Cartoon Network, kind of sorta. Like the first couple Family Guys. Now sometimes like I watched a video. It's like Family Guy is like kind of just like more mean spirited now. Like
Yeah.
there's no like
Did you read the conspiracy theory about that?
no.
Supposedly, I can't remember the season, but the one season when it really started getting violent, some guy like on X, on 4chan, posted about he worked on it. He was like a writer, and he was like, yeah, they brought in some guy to work with Seth, and all this shit was his idea. And Dwayne Johnson was in that season. He was like, Dwayne came, he did one take, he was extremely uncomfortable the whole time. The guy liked it. He owed the guy a favor.
Jeez.
Supposedly this guy made it sound like this guy was like Satan or like something like
Jesus.
that. Like they said that he could not find anything about the guy after the guy left. He couldn't find any history about him.
Yeah.
But like he came in and helped Seth. Like
See, I'd believe that, but also like
So with
it
Dwayne
depends.
Rock
It,
Johnson
it
or
depends on any like season because like Seth MacFarlane has like nothing to do with the show outside of recording anymore.
well, supposedly this season Seth was involved because like
Yeah.
he was trying to turn it around. He
Like
told
make it good again.
Yeah, he told this guy that he was like embarrassed about the earlier seasons, and he thought the fan base for most part was just idiots. And so,
I mean, at this point,
First
I
couple
prefer the
seasons, I
earlier
mean-
seasons over new. So
Well, yeah, I mean, we've officially hit that age where like we like Family Guy when it was good. Like the Simpsons people, like we grew up. Like, oh, you didn't know Simpsons when it was good.
yeah,
Which is actually cool. Actually, I'm actually interested for Disney Plus because like the first day, every episode of The Simpsons is going to be like available to stream, which is like they've never done that on anything, not even Hulu. So I'm like, that's kind of cool.
you
And-
could probably, if you wanted to, Google that Family Guy conspiracy and find it
I
real
will.
quick.
did you say what was the name you dropped? Was it Dwayne?
Yeah, The Rock.
There is an episode. He's there. He's
I
like,
know. And supposedly he came in, did only one take of that, and he was uncomfortable the whole
I
time.
mean, he looked uncomfortable.
well,
If
I don't
you
even
saw the
remember
the
video,
episode.
animation looked uncomfortable.
What?
The animation looked uncomfortable.
No,
Or
it's
they showed him
literally
in the booth?
him sitting down at a table, and the joke is it's like if so and so was doing so and so, and they have The Rock showing how so and so would do so and so,
Yeah.
like sex, and he literally just like has Peter do this, like just pounding up the dolls or whatever
yeah, I've seen
on
that.
Lois or whoever, and
Oh yeah, I remember now because the scene
Yeah,
he did
and-
was
he does it like 3 times. Like she goes away, he just has Peter in his hand or just puts him on the table. He's just like, "What else do y'all want from me?"
yeah.
So
And I could believe that. I mean, come on, Hollywood's a fucked up place. Like, with all the child, molestation and all that shit and all the
Drugs, too.
casting couches. I could believe there's definitely been some soul selling. I mean, I know there's been some soul selling, and there's definitely a real dark side of Hollywood. It's one reason why I'm kind of glad that the time frame we're in. Like, me and Justin could easily become successes in the entertainment industry and never even go to Hollywood just off of like YouTube alone, or
Oh, yeah.
somebody could pick us up and stream us. We wouldn't have to go to Hollywood to produce or write. That's just the beauty of the internet now. You don't need Hollywood to distribute. You can distribute through other platforms and get your shit out there and make decent money and get a good following. We're not going to become billionaires or like $450 millionaires. or nothing
Everybody
like that,
could use a billion.
but I mean, we could still make a living. Is what I'm saying. We could make a living and have decent lives.
well, I will say, like, I just recently started an
Come and
H3,
run that fucking mall.
an H3 podcast where they were interviewing Mr. Beast, and he literally said he did YouTube videos for like 5 to 7 years, maybe getting $100 every like 6 or so months from ad revenue, and like he just kept at it, and like eventually, almost like the day before he had to get a job or whatever, he just did this random ass video that blew up, and from there he got like sponsorships where
Yeah, that's all you need is the one hit.
I mean, yeah, sponsorships, like they're gonna give you the money or whatever, but his sponsorships led into other videos where he's spending the money from those sponsorships, which even blew up more. So, I mean, it's one of those things where if you don't get big quick, you got to work at it. But like you're saying, if you have the right funding / right connections, you're gonna get big regardless. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Look that up though. Look up that Family Guy conspiracy thing. It's interesting.
I tried. It's not like that. I'd have to sit
It's
down.
an interesting read.
deep dive it.
I mean, so yeah, Disney's buying everything. Not a good thing. I'm not liking it.
Yeah.
Disney Plus looks all right though.
Are you gonna pay for it?
I mean, I like they have the model where you can pay for a full year, like $60 for actually it's like 50 something for a full year, or it's like $7 a month. No, 60 for a full year, or 7 per month. So I was like, I might just go ahead and buy it.
I will use your login just to hear. Let's watch a Disney Channel movie.
You're not-
And then that's all I'm gonna use it for.
Yeah, I think I have all the original Disney Channel movies.
Yeah, they
on
said like
there,
all
yeah.
the decom, like I think they said like over 7,500 episodes of like all their series, but apparently they're gonna like a lot of their backlog, like older live action movies, a bunch of the cartoon movies. Like it's probably gonna be like really good. Like I think I had like a bunch of the Fox shows they got on, so I was like, shit, like. I mean, they name dropped Malcolm in the Middle. I really did like that. I was like, even shows like Malcolm in the Middle, I was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, so maybe if it's popular, maybe they'll do like a reunion episode, like see if like Malcolm became president or whatever.
So
or,
you
like,
do
where-
support it?
I mean, I will probably pay for that, but I don't like them.
But pay for at least the first month to see what's on there, and then you never know.
Yeah, so I mean, I like some of the stuff, and they got some like series they're promoting. Like apparently they're gonna do like MCU like series. Like the first one is I guess it's a spoiler for Endgame because the series is called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So either Captain America doesn't die or he does die, but nobody becomes Captain America in his stead. People have been speculating of those two who's going to be it, unless that's what the series is about, is them competing.
It could be a complete reboot, just some new
They're not gonna
story, new characters.
It's supposed to be in canon.
Okay.
And then in the first year,
it's a TV show though.
Yeah, I mean it's a series, but it's on their platform,
and it's gonna have.
and it's not like it's not like the Netflix. It's gonna like it's canon to
It's
the.
gonna have the actors in it too. Damn.
And then they're doing a thing called Marvel What If. It's like animated. Like I think they said like they didn't give any details, but they said the first episode is what if Peggy got the serum and not Steve Rogers.
So it's really that one Futurama episode where you ask the machine what if X happened. Okay.
Yeah, because Futurama invented the question.
I know they didn't. I mean, I know they didn't invent it. I'm just saying. That's not related to.
So yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He had the extendo finger at the time.
so yeah.
I know my Futurama shit.
And then, but that they didn't invent that, is what I'm saying. Then the second year, they're doing a one. Okay, the name of the show is stupid. It's showing a Scarlet Witch and Vision. They're getting their own show, and it's called WandaVision.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Wanda Sykes.
I was like, that sounds stupid. Like that also sounds like some like stupid ass like.
It sounds like I did a
gimmick
genie
from-
type cartoon.
It
almost.
sounds like something Fairly Odd Parents would have came up with, like
Yeah.
WandaVision. Like
You
she
can
makes
get
her
one
own
of these.
television.
Get a
What?
couple. You can get a couple of these if you
No, I'm
want. Get
good.
one or two.
This is like my ninth. So
Well, you gotta make it to 10. Round it out.
no, fuck, I still got work tomorrow.
And then they the other shows they're gonna have their second year is Loki, and then they have
Loki
some more-
IRL.
or just Loki.
Pay a piece of shit.
He wishes. Like,
I know.
he's gonna apparently be at some Texas Comic Con like in a week or two.
Before Momo.
Yeah. I mean,
So
Yeah,
next
but
year,
let's
y'all
go.
are really trying to do that con and Colossal Con, or what is it?
I eventually want to. It's just not this
we
year.
can't now.
Colossal Con is really like within the next month,
Oh, okay.
and there's no way I can do it.
Yeah.
We can't do another one if we go to the same department.
Exactly.
So
Well, I mean, if he
contract
doesn't go, I can go. But
he can't afford it by himself. Like
Are y'all ready for MemoCon's like what, a month?
yeah,
Yeah.
technically a month from the beer fest.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. I'll probably
might.
come. That's really one of my making weekends, but I'll probably at least come on the Friday. I mean, I only come one day to that usually. I'll come on like Friday, and I'll try not to get too drunk this time, so I don't have to spend the night. I might bring my own blanket. Fuck John. Tyler don't want me in that room that night. You know why?
Yeah, his love of his life.
He's paranoid.
Ooh, my fucking my air mattress. Ooh.
And he's gonna be paranoid that I'm gonna try to make a move, whip out my dick.
Hey, baby
You
girl,
look like your
look
dick
at my
work bed
dick.
there or not.
What
You
if-
know he do.
What if
I'll be
she
well
looks at
behaved.
it, smiles, and proceeds to like
Well,
polish
I
it?
will say, according to her, it's her first dick being seen. So
She saw my dick.
no, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I was like, that happened already.
Like, I don't know. No, I mean,
What?
besides
Damn, you already tried that move, Reid. Like,
I mean, besides what you see on the internet, like it'll be like her first IRL dick to be seen. So,
She's never seen one for real in real
according to
life.
her,
Lucy hadn't either.
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
expect her to, but
I
I'm
was.
gonna have you seen one, Lucy?
I saw my daddy's.
Oh, saw my daddy's. Wow.
Look at Tyler, he's looking away.
I'm
Like,
just looking at these math books. Like, what are these names of these?
Mama
books? Like,
Mavis Tyler's gonna get pregnant.
okay, Morgan Freeman.
you need to dress up nice tomorrow night if you're going to that club.
I'm gonna wear my
Oh yeah, I gotta remember that too.
my shirt with some
You're
buttons and some pants that I wore to work.
You going?
I don't. He wants me to go because Hannah.
I mean, I said you can go if
He
you
said
want.
it's what Hannah's birthday and
You go.
some other shit's going
I'll
on.
pay your way.
Oh, there's a like a taco.
I'm
like
a flex
taco
on
bar
Reid.
at BJ's if you
Reid,
get it.
I'm gonna hold that over Reid's
I mean,
head.
I
Reid,
might
paid
go.
you.
I don't have any plans tomorrow night.
I
I
mean,
could
I
go
don't
down.
You wanna go raid your dad's closet for good dress clothes?
Oh, we have to. I actually did bring some khakis from Atlanta. I went back up to Atlanta Wednesday and got some food and clothes, and I got some khakis.
I thought you said
Yeah, like that
food
place
and
has a dress code
photos.
and I hate
I was
it.
like
but
food
yeah.
and
No, I need
Granted,
to.
it's 90s night, so I don't know what their disco will be if like you can be in like 90s
yeah,
style.
that's right.
I'm sure they'll let you in.
Yeah.
I got a real quick question. Like, it's been a like quiet passion project of mine for a little while. Do y'all want to make a wall of flesh like from Jeepers Creepers? Feel free to say yes or
I mean,
no.
I'm
like,
pretty sure.
Where are we getting the flesh?
Don't. Are you in?
Yes.
All right, cool. You in, Tyler?
I'm good. Nah.
Tyler can drive the truck and run them off the road. Like,
So you are going though? You really are going? I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
make a
go.
wall of flesh.
I'm
Like,
talking
oh,
about.
shit.
I mean, I guess if you, I don't. So you won't just be the third wheel.
I'll
with
go.
you.
I'll go.
I don't care who goes.
You think Tyler's gonna make a move?
Yeah.
You think Tyler's gonna even dance?
This is like the first time she'll even be there. I've been there like this will be the third time.
At least
What did
Tyler
you do
won't
the
do
first
this. At least
two?
Tyler won't do this.
I literally went for casual night, and I'm just sitting there drinking a beer.
Did you pay to get in both nights?
No, it was casual night.
On
what's-
casual night, you
I
get it
don't
if you do a
fucking know
little
what this
twirl.
crap is.
It's
Tyler.
casual night, like stuff's just like half off, like
Half off.
half off.
Half off. Tyler, you know you're still an accessory, Tyler. Like you're the one that's basically killing them.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
I'm the one taking the skin off. Reid's just the one who's just putting his eye through their eye
We're all
sockets.
We're all accomplices. But yeah, you actually are committing. Marie and him are just accomplices.
Yeah,
They're actually.
I mean, we're mutilating dead bodies, but like, and also we're gonna make the wall spell out. John told us to do this. He has nothing to do with it, but we frame him
and
to.
now it's on audio.
Jeepers
Creepers.
Tyler, we're not gonna fucking do that. Where would we do that?
I know my
The
parents.
alley.
My parents are gonna be back tomorrow at like 4.
So we gotta,
So
we gotta
are
get
you
this
saying you
wall
gotta be at the
fixed.
It
house?
doesn't
or what?
matter. I mean, what time are you trying to go down there tomorrow?
I get off work earliest 8:38.
You have to go
I
pick
know
her
room
up.
time.
You have to go pick her up.
I've asked her if she can possibly meet me at the store so it saves some time. She says yes.
Does she drive now? Ooh. Tyler put up his finger to that.
She's at least still practicing. I don't know if she actually has her license or not. She says she has to get her license by the 26th for a work thing.
Let her drive your car. Just for practice.
Might. Anyway,
I'm farting. Keep going.
why are you pulling down your underpants to fart?
Yeah, what the hell? Why didn't you go into the bathroom right there and do that? Uncivilized fuck.
Anyway, yes, she could possibly drive.
Musty bitch. Like,
But I feel like she's just gonna be like, I want to go 90s night, so you know, I mean, it's like kind of relatable decade.
Oh, so you don't even know if she wants to go.
She says she wants to go.
Oh.
Now the kicker is, will she commit to going?
yeah, with the frosted flake.
And we'll
Flake.
we'll update y'all next week if we have it next week if she win or not.
That was the last episode, Tom. Who are you talking
Oh
about?
shit! Either way, we'll update. But comments somewhere. Any
Sequel podcast.
We still got to find out a way we can get you off that 420.
He's not getting on.
like I said, I either switch with my manager, which Justin on the podcast says don't do it, and if not,
What are you doing, Justin?
it's probably getting more water.
No, his glass is right here.
Just don't concern
You don't
yourself.
wash your hands with that one. Use the other faucet to wash your
I
hands.
want to use the filter.
The other one is drinking water. God damn it.
And if not, if I
Stop it.
can't get him to switch, which I don't expect him to, but I'm still possibly going to ask, like, hey, do you think this is a possibility? And if I can't do that, like I said, I got to close a different department earlier in the week. That's at least 30 minutes overtime. I can get there late, possibly get there at the end of the show. So
You're not going.
I might.
He might. He wants to.
It's a Saturday. It's pre-Easter Saturday.
There's your will, there's your motherfucking way.
Honestly, I think my boss will be like, yeah, I'll fucking close so I know it's in good tip-top shape for when I come
That's
in the
true,
next day.
yeah.
If it don't happen, oh well.
That's not what he's gonna think.
If it don't happen, oh well. So I'll be like, yeah, I left at fucking 7:30. I thought it was in pretty good. I mean, besides being, I thought it was in fucking pretty good shape. So
Is the trivia like 420 related?
It's Rick.
it's literally just Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that'll
They're
be an
gonna-
easy one y'all could win. Y'all should go to that
Maybe.
one.
They're gonna go.
Maybe really, every fucking thing about that.
The
fucking
host and his
show.
son are
Watch
coming
this
in
over a year.
costume. They're gonna apparently sound like
Watch it
Rick
over
or
a year.
Morty. So it's gonna be kind of cringy, but at the same time, we can easily win it.
Yeah, it'll be cringy.
And I mean, there's physical prizes too, but who
That
cares?
whole fan base in general is cringy, and
Oh yeah. One of the worst fan bases.
yeah.
Like I said, like I told the guy tonight, like I'm like, if I'm gonna research it, I just watch it on reruns on Adult Swim as I'm going to sleep. So he says he's like going through the whole series trying to like research it for next week. So
Or how many? Starring Rick and Morty.
Jesus, Reid.
I'm sorry. That's good resist. Tyler's counting them out. The president, the teacher,
So 4.
The mailman.
the mailman.
There's 4.
Who's
Logic.
the fourth?
No, 5.
Who's the fourth of
Logic is not black.
Who's
He's
the
half
fourth?
black.
Who's
I
the,
don't see it.
He's not.
He is. He's mixed.
He doesn't count.
Technically 6 if you count the DJ from the Flu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that boyfriend, her boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like a random student like in the background.
I mean, yeah. Besides that,
No.
We're talking about actual characters that speak. So we have mailman,
mailman.
her boyfriend, the teacher, and that other motherfucker I said, the president.
President, teacher, boyfriend, mailman.
That's 4. And then the DJ, if you're really gonna count that.
I mean, if you really wasn't the DJ,
Logic.
No, stop. saying
Logic
that.
is not.
He is.
No, he's not.
He is half black, half white.
He's not black.
Was the guy from the whatever park?
Jurassic Park.
I mean, yeah, the Jurassic
No,
Park
I think it
episode.
was like a buff white guy.
Yeah,
No.
well, it was a buff white guy.
No.
Yeah, you're right. It was black.
Okay.
I think you think yeah. I don't know. I think he was a black guy.
I mean, okay. Like, why are we wasting time on this? Like,
it could be a question.
it could be name all the black people. Like,
Or at least say
Just
how
to
many
kind of point out how
prominent black.
fucking
there was a black Rick.
just
There
to
was
point
a
out
black Rick.
just to point out that
There
shows
was.
a
I mean,
little
if you go in the
racist.
dream world, there was like that one lady that
Okay.
Holden
Oh!
whatever dreamed of.
It would be reoccurring characters.
Jerry's mom's cup.
That's who
yeah.
I was thinking of too. Yeah.
he
Jerry's
wasn't the
mom's
cook.
Yeah.
Her husband
Oh,
was
you-
getting cooked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying. Oh, yeah, it's her cup. Whatever.
But if it's just reoccurring characters, it's really just 4: the mailman, the teacher, that her
It's not the mailman
boyfriend.
for recurring. There was one episode.
Oh, the
And it's 3 then the president.
The train guy from the Super
Yeah,
Team.
yeah.
Alan
There's-
Rails.
There's
Yeah,
only
Alan
3.
Rails, everybody.
There's only 3 reoccurring ones though.
So yeah, it'll be Holden Fold or whatever his fucking name is for Morty's teacher, the president,
and the boyfriend.
and the boyfriend. Yeah.
Logic.
No.
Logic is not.
And he wouldn't be a reoccurring character.
No. God damn. Reid loved Noob. Like,
I'm just saying that show's slightly racist. All,
How
the,
is it slightly
all the
racist?
main characters are white.
they have way more. Like, okay,
They are
so
a white family with a
But
grandfather
they
who has
also
a
have like way more
Spanish
creatures
last
than
name.
like any other race outside of white people too.
What?
It is a show centered like literally the most recurring people are the family members. They just do other things on other planets.
Yeah. All white.
Okay, Family Guy. They have Cleveland. That's it.
My name is.
Racist.
That show does say it's racist. They do preach that on there that they are all the racist shit Peter said.
Yeah.
He does sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, American Dad.
They
This is only the
Literally-
second time hip hop has saved my life.
Yeah. Literally the principal. That's it. That's all they have. Like,
Principal
Roger.
Lewis.
well, Roger's an alien. Like,
yeah.
okay.
I feel like he could be racist.
so then Rick and Morty. All right, they have minorities.
Her parents are Asian though.
Yeah. Okay,
They're
they've got, like,
Chinese.
3 episodes.
They're Chinese.
Asian Tower, yes.
It's more specific Chinese.
Wasteful.
You
Never rewatched
waste.
paper towels. Would you do that?
No.
Would you rewash toilet paper?
Hell no. There is somebody who actually does that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's from the Tim and Eric
It's on
movie.
TLC.
I'm talking about in real life.
Yeah, it's on TLC.
I don't watch TLC.
I don't know. I'm just saying that one series where they're like obsessed with stuff. They probably have them on there.
South Park's racist.
Hell yeah.
Extremely.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They had a whole episode of the Hall of Intolerance where they said like racial slurs. Which, by the way, what's a heeb?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Heeb.
G?
Heeb. A heeb.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna tell us?
I don't know.
Where'd
Is that,
you
like,
hear
is,
this
that,
word?
is that somebody, you're basically a weeaboo, but for Hispanics?
I have no idea. Like there
Did
was
you hear this
it was
word?
in South Park's their Hall of Intolerance. They just said like racial slurs, and that was one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what a heeb is.
I guess.
It
We
sounds
could-
like something. If I really had to guess, it sounds like a racist term for Muslims. Because they wear hijabs, the veils.
No, see, I can see that,
So maybe it's.
but I don't know.
it sounds
They
like a
just
racist
put it in
term
the Hall of
for
Intolerance.
Muslim women.
Heeb is a Jewish website. and was a quarterly magazine from 2001 to 2010 aimed predominantly at young Jews.
What does it
The
mean?
name of the
racial?
publication is also a variation of the ethnic slur Heb. Oh, is an abbreviation of the word Hebrew.
Okay, that's what I,
Oh,
that's
it's
what
the
I
Hebes.
figured. Kind of, but I was
Okay.
also like, I've never heard this word outside of this.
Okay,
show.
yeah, HEEB is that.
Yeah.
But apparently the slur is HEBE.
HEB.
Like Hebrew. Like
Okay.
you're just calling it Hebrew.
Yeah, no, they spelled it HEEB.
That. I don't really get, like, the other one's, like, way worse. Like,
Which one?
kite.
Oh, they had that in the Hall of Intolerance too.
Whatever. South Park, stupid. They
But
didn't
this
need
was
to
also
play.
like in season 5 through 7. They had this episode.
Yeah.
It was the Living Weeks episode. Yeah.
You're
a
Emmy
big-
wings?
You're a big South Park guy. You like South Park. a
Yeah,
lot.
because I
It was
put
forbidden.
On, I literally put on Comedy Central at night, and that's like blocks, so they show that.
That was your forbidden fruit.
It
South
was.
Park. Like,
Yeah.
that Tyler, like, really,
But I
like,
know a lot about it because I watch it now. So
you know a lot. Oh, I thought you said, I know a lot because I watched. I was like, Tyler, learn shit. I mean, you can.
I mean, I might.
That's your cool shirt, Dr. Z.
Damn.
I mean, I like the other shirts from that season better, but
Oh, should we pitch read my...
pitch it.
All right, so I improv when me and Tyler were going downtown. At least
Hold on.
one part of
Who
the scene-
started the like?
Me.
No, I feel like I kind of was like.
No,
what
no,
if?
you were like we were just doing like you're saying. I was just talking as 24, and like.
Then I think I brought the
No,
idea of.
no, the monarch's gonna be pissed. And so, like, literally, like, I don't know what it was. Like, I didn't think about the whole premise of the episode. I just thought about an improv scene. The monarch's on a toilet taking a shit.
I'm pretty sure I
21.
pitched this to you. and then you went
21,
with it.
24. I need toilet paper. Please, quick. Okay, here you go. He walks in. No, 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 no. Just open the door enough to put your hand through and hand it. What are you doing? Like, I could just see him be like, don't walk all the way in, weirdo. Like, just like,
That's a good Monarch voice. That's really good Monarch voice.
no. Like,
Yeah.
like, literally, yeah, you gotta be whiny.
Yeah.
But, like, I just thought that was fun. That sounded something adventure, but no, just open it up enough to reach through. Like,
That's exactly
that's-
how that would be. Yeah.
and then, like, I was like, the whole episode premise is why isn't Mrs. Monarch like doing it? And I think the one he hands him is it's gonna roll. Like somehow it said the only way that works is if whatever 21 hands him, it's got to get destroyed because then he could just wipe. So pretty much the whole B plot of this episode is Dr. Girlfriend's picking up some toilet paper. Boom, Brock Sampson is too because you know they're brothers. Rusty's taking a shit and I thought pretty much Hank's like here you go it's just take this shitty comic book and it's like Dean's like no it's my Mr. Zombie 101.
You know that would end with 24 being like, oh my god, I can't do that voice. But he'd be like, what did you eat? A dead cat? It's much horrible. Like,
Oh yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, like yeah, like no, what the hell is that? Like I don't know. I thought it was funny. Like I don't know. I tried to flesh it out,
Yeah.
but I did say another thing I like is but then it doesn't like I was thinking it's in the New York season, but if 24 is there, he couldn't be there. But I just like to do. I wanted 24 to be a part of it, but also wanted Dr. Orpheus to bust in on the Monarch, like because he senses an unholy, and it's an unholy instead of a holy shit, it's an unholy shit. What is this great evil I sense in here? And then all of a sudden, Blackula clicks the black Dracula hunter like kicks it around. What the hell? Oh my god! Like the alchemist is like, oh my god! Like it's like
Schneider voice.
just
and he's like, how many people are in here?
yeah, literally, it's like the monarch is like, god damn it! Like, and now the door's open. Just can you put up a curtain or something? Like, god damn it!
It was an overall when we were pitching in the car when we first did this.
Like
thing, it was
really,
funny as fuck.
the whole scene is like 24, 21 in the morning because it really I could specifically see that happening. Like,
Doc and Jack, if you're listening, you have a couple of
Yeah.
junior writers.
yeah, maybe it won't take 3 years to do a
Shit.
season if you
Yeah.
had more than two of you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bring back like what 24, like shit, this is like a one-off like mini
Yeah.
episode type thing.
Yeah, let us do like before he died. I miss 20. I really do miss 24 as a character.
Oh, tell
But,
them
like,
how
I-
you said the episode would end like the after credits scene for that.
Fuck, do I remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 24. Okay,
No,
so
no.
pretty much Brock and
Dr. Girlfriend
Dr. Girlfriend are pretty much fighting for the last roll of toilet paper.
at the store or whatever.
And which is the after credit one? Is it the Monarch one or is it
It
the?
was Brock.
So what's the one Brock? I don't remember the.
Brock comes back to like the venture compound and Doc is like, so did you bring the TV or whatever? It's like exhausted because he didn't.
Yeah,
he
him-
wasn't able to.
Yeah,
get
that's right. I
the
remember.
technique.
Yeah, pretty much like him and Mrs. Monarch gets the toilet paper, and so before the credits, because they always do like a You always do like a good like before the credits, and then it's like usually a joke, and they go air the credits, and there's usually kind of a smaller joke on the after credits one.
Yeah.
So literally like Miss Monarch comes in, she's like beaten down, she's got the one roll of toilet paper, and he's like, "Here you go, baby." Single ply. Boom. Dun, dun,
Pretty much,
dun.
like this is what I got you, but
And
it's
then
like shitty toilet.
then
paper.
after the credits, like, well, Jesus, Brock, where's the damn toilet paper? Like, he's been waiting forever, and he's like, rips off
his shirt.
what's left of his shirt. Just use this shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's it. And then like that's how that ends. Like, I don't like that would be a very like
That's really good.
I don't know. I thought about a Venture Brothers episode, but it's all about taking a shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a
people would
joke
get
episode.
pissed. Like, yeah, people get pissed.
Why? I don't think people get pissed.
Like
I
I,
told
said,
Ty- no, I
when he
told
says
Tyler-
like a mini-sode like online or something.
I
like,
told
people
Tyler
probably
it's
like
missing one key element from modern Venture Brothers, and just I will knock it for this because there's no P. White and Billy because they're in every fucking episode now, and I don't hate them, but there are other side characters other than them.
Yeah.
Augustus St. Cloud.
I will say, like after
Tyler
okay, what
St.
was it?
Cloud.
Season before this one, like the Amazonian.
No, John is. He
Fucking-
buys everything he fucking
Right.
wants. John would be St. Cloud, like if anybody was.
I'll say this:
Do
we
you
need
see
more
this
like the
replica
Amazonian
Game
like,
of Thrones.
Pegasus woman. Like,
Pegasus, you know about the Amazonian?
Yeah.
yeah, that Brock had like a one. Why are there? Oh yeah, that's the chair. Anyway, you had like marks on your back from the chair that I was like, where'd you get scratch marks from? But either way, yeah, Brock has something with her. She has like lasso of truth that makes him like, I want you to dominate me or whatever. So why don't we see more of her?
No, Tyler, I don't-
We saw more of like the leader of her like brigade there in this season. I'm pretty sure, but
Sometimes like Venture Brothers introduces a really lot of interesting concepts, then don't like pick
like
up
Brick
on them.
Frog. I know.
My only things are frog being and brick throwing. Like that's it. That's
I mean, I'm glad they at least like just like a minor like cameo. They brought him back in seasons
What-
after that, but still.
one of my favorite designs they ever had.
The
for,
plug?
Like, no, for
Plug
one
too?
of. Oh yeah, he's cool, but like they're just between the name and it being a GI Joe ripoff is Tank Top.
He's got like this box cardboard like.
But it's a
tank
functional tank. Like it's a tank top. Oh, I love that. And then the killer bear guy that's still he's out there somewhere. Like
Yeah.
He
fucking
rescued Hank
yeah,
from the
and
cold.
that's it. That's
With a
all.
concussion.
We don't know why he did it. Like Lou, it's like I just love that. There's this like mysterious figure. I think it's like Henry Killinger, or some type of being like him of like all this power. Unfortunately, yeah. Didn't we say like Henry Killinger? Like we can't have every character show, but I did say
Yeah,
Henry,
because
Henry Killinger like would just show up and talk to the monarch about like what's really important. I need to wipe my asshole. Like
It's
you
not
must
about
think
wiping your ass now. It's
it's not
about wiping
wipe-
your ass later.
Yeah, I don't think
So-
it's Henry Killinger in the bear suit. No.
No, or somebody like this. I think somebody like him. Like it's on some type of level.
He killed the other three.
Yeah, I think it's just somebody like that. Well, also they just kind of wiped that plot point. Like,
Yeah.
like pretty much like you could tell Doc Jackson like, all right, we've made it kind of convoluted. Let's just clean slate, get the people in New York. And I think that ever since they took a break from like when they did that, I really like the New York seasons really well.
They're really good, yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but you're talking about like names / villains you like. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the way he delivers the line. Hello.
Oh,
I don't know if it's the way he delivers the line or what, but I just like radical. Like,
This is not reset. This is not reset.
well, sorry about that. We had interrupted. By some
radical left.
radical left. I guess
Radical left.
were we done talking about Venture Brothers?
Yes.
I got one. We don't remember what we were talking about. We lost
I
our train.
don't
It's been like
either.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about what I did. Well, technically yesterday or today. I had a little Justin Day in Atlanta. You know the movie Baby's Day Out.
Yeah.
It's a
No, I
lot
did
like
not.
that. Two grown men were chasing me the entire day, and I just kept crawling away. They couldn't get me. But I don't know. I just Ubered around Atlanta.
Explain your day in detail, where you went and ate lunch, what you went and did.
All right, so
Uber
I
everywhere.
got up at 2 a.m., went to the gym, worked out pretty hard, jacked off in the bathroom.
Whatever works.
You have something on your eyelash. That's what I was trying to fucking tell you. You fucking idiot. I'm
That was
touching my
not, that was
eyelash.
not
and
your
I'm
eyelash.
pointing
That's
at
your
you,
eyelids.
And you didn't know what I fucking meant.
And then I went to work at 4, got off at 11, went home and showered, left for Atlanta around 1-ish. Got up there around like 2-something. First
Parked
thing I
in my
did,
apartment.
parked at Reid's apartment, beat on his door,
Nobody was there, of course.
broke in, dropped 3 more leaves.
There never were leaves. I figured that out. There never was that.
Did you check inside the oven?
Yeah, because we haven't used the oven in the fucking entire of the month since it's 2 months since you've been.
Why
I don't
not?
think you've been.
We
Did you
have.
check the upper part of like it's burned into it? What if you really see 3 leaves? Like I told him I spread 3 leaves, 1 in each room. So I mean I get up there. First thing I did was walk around Dragon Con area. Like I Ubered to the Hyatt.
Uber everywhere.
Walked around there, kind of saw the new food court. I was figured like do that. Walked around Dragon Con, took a picture of the room, but there was an employee standing outside it, and I was like, oh, well, I can't go in now. I wanted to take a picture inside it, but I was also like, should I, or should I wait for everybody's here before we return to the room?
Should I stay or should I go
I
down?
was like, I really think about that. I was like, I probably could because he wasn't really paying that much attention, but he probably would have noticed like, where's that kid going? There's nothing there but a like electrical room. So. Like I said, I really just thought, like, I'll wait for Chad and Reid, like, for us to return. Like, it's a magical thing. You were not going.
I know.
Is the room still open? Is it unlocked?
I didn't get it yet. That guy was standing like, right there. I didn't decide. And there's actually a UFC event going on in Atlanta, and they were all staying in the Hyatt. Literally, all these people, like, they all got the shirts.
That was tonight.
Apparently, they had the weigh-in last night, or tonight, and then
Oh,
it's tomorrow.
yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were all there, like all these UFC guys. I knew that because like I saw all the shirts and I was like, so either a bunch of fans are staying here or something because some guys didn't look like that bulky, and so I go up to the second floor and I'm falling behind some guys that look like they could whoop some ass because they were walking to where the con suite was, and it's like it has like this room for something UFC like thing on there, and I was like, oh, like I guess that's why that guy was standing there. So I was like, I kind of just like did like a pass by and just took that picture because I was like, I didn't know if I didn't want to do that with like security there, like.
Yeah.
But then I walked over to the Marriott and they had some sort of I forget what the acronym was, but I think I looked it up. It's some like medical convention, but there's only like 50 people there. I was like, these rich doctors just kind of like drinking. But like I did find out people just literally just hang out in the bars and the Marriott and the Hyatt. Literally, like there's like
You should have day drank.
I did a little bit.
Depends on
I'll
the day.
get to it. I'll get to it.
Shut up.
So, go to that, walk around Dragon Con area, walk up. I didn't go to the Westin. Like, literally, I pretty much walked everywhere but, like, the Westin. Like, I kind of just wanted to see what these things look like day to day. Well, I didn't go to the Sheraton. I mean, I just go there for my badge. Like, I was like, so pretty much the Sheraton and Westin. Walked around. Well, I didn't go to America's Mart. Like, that's just where I had to meet an Uber later.
Uber everywhere.
Because, like, like, you request an Uber and then they tell you where to pick you up, at least in Atlanta. So, like, there have been times like, this just sounds like it's more out of that guy's way. Like, he could have just pulled into the Hyatt, like, but, whatever. Like, I went from there. Yeah, then I went to Killer Burgers and ate.
Did you get a drink there?
No, I just kind of ate whatever.
What'd you eat there? You got a beef burger or
Yeah, I got a beef burger.
like
No,
double? What'd you get
crap.
on it?
Just jalapenos, bacon cheese, the works, like mayo mustard.
They have like fresh jalapenos there. They're real hot.
I mean, they're jalapenos. I mean, they weren't super hot. I mean, they're jalapenos. Got fries. I kind of just ate there, and I kind of just chilled there for a minute because I was kind of like I'd walked around a lot, and I was like, I didn't really have like a plan. And I was like, so I was just sitting there, just, like watching stuff on YouTube and stuff. So then, this is around after all the walking is said and done. It's probably like 4:35 ish, and I'm like, okay, because like I really did like walk around the Dragon Con area for like a good like hour or so, hour and a half, and so what was it? Okay, so then I went to the Porter.
You got a drink there.
Yeah, I got 2 Lagavulins.
What is that?
That really cheap, not really expensive scotch. I
Like
got
what, the
last
$14?
Yeah,
$14.
I got 2 of them. I was kind of like,
Am I right on the price
Yeah.
at 14? Yeah.
So I did that, and I kind of just
Nice.
walked around that area for a little while. Then it's like,
You said at the bar or?
yeah, it's that one right there at the
Nice,
beginning.
yeah.
I was like, because I was there by myself. I was like, I need a table, and so walk around that area just looking at the shops. Like I didn't go in any of them because I was
Not
like,
even that like retro toys shop.
no. I mean, I figured not much had changed since we went there, so I was like, I just
You
kind of.
never know.
I mean, I just walked around. I was mainly just like walking around, like literally everywhere I went. I just like walked around, like Dragon Con. I walked away from the area that I knew too, just to see a little bit more.
You probably got to see some cute girls in Little Five.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like I walked down to all those restaurants, the Ethiopian restaurants we saw.
It's closed now.
I know, but I'm saying like that's the area where I walked.
Yeah.
Walked around. Then I went to where the venue was. I had not been to the Masquerade since they opened up the new one, so I didn't know where to go. Like literally, I just typed into the Uber like the Masquerade, and they dropped me off. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So like, I'm looking up directions. So I'm just like walking around that entire area right there. It's pretty cool. Like there's like the underground right there. I thought about going into the underground. I was like,
It's in the underground. The Masquerade's in the
technically,
underground
yeah.
now.
It's
Yeah.
like, so I was like, I just didn't have time to like, walk through all
The
of it.
underground sucks.
Yeah,
There's
I haven't been
nothing
to
in
since I was a
there.
kid.
It's
Like, so I was
garbage.
like,
There is a cool little arcade in there, though.
I didn't have time. I didn't think I had time because, my ticket said the event started at 7, but then I get there and the doors say 7, so I could have had time. But I thought,
Yeah, right, like another hour.
yeah, I thought it was like the event starts at 7, doors at 6, because usually they'll say event and then that, but they didn't specify.
Did they search you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that sucks. They used to not do that. You used to be able to bring in like weed or whatever you wanted, but then there was a shooting there,
yeah.
and like a guy
Like the new
died. Yeah, the new one, like it was a rapper got shot and died in the garage, and ever since then, yeah, now they search everybody who comes in, and
He like patted my jacket down pretty well. He patted like the
Yeah.
inside of my thigh. I'm like,
it's
hey, fella.
annoying. You used to be, like I said, be able to just bring whatever you wanted in there and do it. I mean, you can still bring in weed if you sneak. Like you could put joints in a cigarette box, and that would get through,
Big
but you
yellow
can't bring like a
joint.
bowl
The
in or
big yellow
nothing.
joint.
Yeah.
There was I don't know. I really just like enjoyed walking around Atlanta kind of like by myself. Like I had my headphones, but I didn't have them on the entire time. Just enjoying the city like by myself, just walking around, getting acclimated. Saw a lot of like buildings I'd never seen before. Like had time to look at them. Like when there's not a million people at Dragon Con.
That's what I've learned about living in Atlanta. Atlanta's good to visit, but
Yeah.
living there just kind of sucks. But when you just get tired of it,
Yeah.
get tired of the traffic, the people.
That's why I Ubered it. Like that's Uber
Yeah.
everywhere. But literally, it's like I parked at your place and I was like, I'm just gonna like Uber there because then I don't have to worry about traffic. Too, like I'm just gonna keep. I mean, I could have walked from some of the places I was at, but I was like, I mean, $3. Like I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not gonna walk like one of them was like 2.5 miles. I could walk that. I'm not. I'd rather pay $3.
That was your gym for the day.
I'd already been to the gym that morning. Yesterday morning.
That doesn't count.
You don't have to go to the gym every day.
I don't, but I knew I was going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Usually I go every work day, and sometimes I usually take my off days off.
I
But
figure as long as you like go in like 4 times a day, that's pretty good.
4 times a day?
I mean, 4 times a week, that's pretty good.
I usually average between 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just don't feel like going to my off days, and sometimes it's just like really shitty day at work, and I'm like, I just want to go home, or like gotta go watch Zane or something, and they're not gonna be there, so it's kind of like, well, dang, I guess y'all took like that free time of mine away without even asking me, like. But
You still been watching Jane a lot.
they put him back in daycare, but usually we still watch him. Like
He should be starting school soon, right?
he's in, yeah, that's what he goes from school to a day like
Okay.
after school. It's like right now where he lives, but some nights she works.
What
kinda,
school is he in?
He's like pre-K. It's
What district is he in? Her.
bid. He's which is the one on Harley Ridge? Is that Porter?
Yeah.
On Harley Bridge, yeah.
Yeah,
It's off of Harley
Porter?
Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, he's at Porter. So there's that, and he goes to, like a daycare that's like right down the street. Like you know that like street where you turn to get to the lake and go back to that lake.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
I meant to ask you what happened to y'all. Did you tear down? Is the trailer gone?
No,
It's still there. I thought at one point you had said y'all sold the land and or
no. She keeps talking about it, but I mean, I guess like apparently it's just easier for her to keep paying on it because if we inherit it, we don't have to pay as much tax on it.
so you're gonna keep it around. You still been doing
Until-
upkeep on it. Go up there and cut the grass and stuff.
Yes, like we haven't been since like fall time. I'm sure we need to go back, but like
Yeah.
there's just been a pain to get up there, and like they haven't done any construction. We've been working on our house right now, and we redid the floors in the back room, and then like redid the bathrooms, like repainted them. So that's all we've been working on now.
Yeah. We need to go do another little lake trip.
We've been staying there for like 4 years now.
It's you.
It's not me. Like
I mean, that could possibly be the week vacation.
Really.
you can't take the same vacation as me now. If that's
Still though, really want to spend a week up there, Tyler.
I'm not saying
it doesn't have
I'm not saying
plumbing
we take the
still,
whole
right?
week. I'm just saying that could be my
Yeah.
other week vacation. Like we just take the weekend.
I mean, spending one night up there is enough. Like, just because of the whole plumbing issue, it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
All I'm saying is, if I'm gonna use my week vacation somewhere else, that could be part of that other week
but you're
vacation.
gonna take it for summer games done quick.
I could do that too, but
Really,
who
Tyler, you're
knows?
gonna take a vacation for that? Okay.
Watch streams.
I got nothing else to
Saturday.
do. Like,
Plan
when am I?
like a little
When else am I gonna
trip.
take it? Like, do I
Plan.
save it till the last possible moment?
You just plan a trip somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking about doing for mine in June.
Yeah,
Where am I gonna go?
figure it out.
Go by yourself.
I ain't
Yeah.
got the money.
That's true, actually.
You're full time now though, so you should start
I'm
getting.
not
more.
full time yet, technically.
You've been working full time hours.
Full time hours for like 3 weeks out of 8.
Yeah, have you seen the? So you've gotten a check since you've done it. You've seen the bump. You like it
No, I haven't seen the bump.
on your check? It should be
It's-
higher.
It's my pay before my anniversary bump up under technically part time pay.
Okay.
Once 8 weeks happens, then the full time bump up is there.
But are you? Did you work 40 hours recently?
Yeah.
Well, then you should see. I mean, you got more money.
I mean, yeah, like I got 40 hours under the pay I got under part time,
It's still more money.
but it's not full time pay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's still more money.
I mean, yeah, until the bump up to full time pay.
But you're still getting more hours at your current pay, which is more money.
Yes,
Okay.
but not full time pay.
okay.
Full time hours, not full time pay.
Anyway, Tyler didn't understand what I was saying.
Well, all right. I want to talk a little bit about the show that I went to. I went to go see Supermega. They're really.
He
good
didn't
boys.
get there yet. He
Yeah.
didn't get the actual show.
They're like very good boys. They opened up the show with they did like a slideshow because today actually happened or yesterday happened to be like their 3rd anniversary of existing, and so they opened up a slideshow of like them as kids and stuff, and it was like pretty cool, like going through a memory lane. Then they did like drawing, and some of that was funny, but like I told Tyler like a little bit about it, but
Were they drunk at the time or no?
yeah, you can tell they had been drinking like in the green room. But what they usually do for every show is like it happened this time. Ryan went out and got the ingredients to make something nasty that Matt was going to eat because that's another type of videos they do, but they do it live this time. And so they put on like noise canceling headphones, and it was actually pretty funny because I think it wouldn't connect to his phone. So somebody in the crowd connected. He's like, "All right, that works even better. Just play me some loud music where I can't hear the video playing in the background." And they played Sandstorm, and I was like, "That works." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, so he just sat on the front of the stage, sitting like chilling to Sandstorm. He's like, "Yeah, my death is right behind me. Like I'm really just like literally, I don't know what he's gonna serve me, but like you're all looking and like being like, ew." Like, so what Ryan ended up doing is he took a Twinkie, stuffed it with toothpaste because he's making a cake because it's their anniversary, and he said covered it in chocolate icing. Now that's the best part of it, chocolate icing. But he said that's not enough, so he mixed that icing with orange juice, and it made it too liquidy. So he had to add a little French onion dip to like clump it up, and then like just because apparently Matt doesn't like sugary stuff, he really doesn't like energy drinks, so he added some Red Bull to it just to top it off. And then so that made the icing, and you have to put a little flaky stuff on there. So of course Parmesan cheese, and then sprinkles because it's anniversary. So that's how you do it. And
They
like
ate that shit.
yeah, they don't eat the whole thing. They just did a bite, and like Matt ate it, and like It really took him a while, and like everybody's out in a chair, like swallow it, swallow.
Just good. I mean, none of that sounds horrible, but the toothpaste is
The
just
tooth, like the tooth is like that, and
That's
like,
the part that's gonna fuck you up, really.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like trying to chew all that at once, like all those tastes hitting, like, and orange juice and toothpaste do not go together. Like
Yeah.
they really taste bad. So he was doing. It took him a minute to like swallow it, but he did. So when they did that, like when Matt was listening to the headphones, they recorded a video of Ryan making it. When Ryan was making it, apparently the stench was so bad he had to get a towel and wrap it around him. He was already about to puke from making it. And so Matt played it off like, hey, just so you know, like this is our 3rd anniversary. I didn't make Supermega by myself. We did this together, buddy. This is just as much your cake as it is mine.
Jesus.
And so Ryan had to do it, and he's like, no. He was like, I can't. Like I was like, I made this and almost threw up making it. And so he took a bite, and he literally had that shit in his mouth for like 5 seconds before he puked. Like,
God damn.
he had like
Is it a lot of puke?
I mean, we didn't see it. He put his head in like they brought a trash can out. He's like, we're gonna need a trash can. He thought Matt was gonna puke because he's usually the first one to puke. They made like cockroach sushi one time.
Ugh.
Well, that was like the final one. Like he's pretty much like making like weird type of sushi. Then the last one was like Matt doesn't like bugs, so he put like a calcified like a can. It's like a cockroach, but they had it flavored. Like they have those exotic things.
We're never doing any shit like that. We're not eating no weird shit.
So he did that. He just puked, and it's like, dude, it's like this is the first time that Ryan one of us has puked at a live show. So it's like it's actually pretty fucking special. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be on the next fucking podcast. He's like, I'll win.
I mean, were there a lot of laugh out loud moments? You were laughing a
I was
lot.
laughing pretty good about. The drunk drawing though is like just pretty cool because they kept calling people up to the stage. Or they did this one time, and like, I don't know, I just thought it was funny how, like, I don't know, I don't have the pictures, so it's like some of the pictures are actually pretty funny because like they just drew people and they can't really draw, and the people are trying their best not to insult them, and like, I don't know, some of the guys, like there's actually this one big dude that went up there, and they kind of drew him skinny. I guess they didn't want to like offend him, but like he couldn't draw his eyes. He's like, you know what? Actually, you're wearing your hat kind of low. We're going to put shade over your eyes. You're mysterious. You're a cool guy. Like, we don't know what you're going to do. Lone wolf over here. And, like, the guy's like, all right, Billy Bob. His name was, like, Billy. He had a really country accent. And it was actually pretty cool because apparently he had a relative he had never met showed up to the show. I have no idea if that was staged or not. But he said, no, apparently I have my dad's cousin here that I've never met. So it's, like, my second cousin. Like, if you're here, hold on, don't run to the stage yet. I'm going to put a towel over my head. I want Ryan to draw my relative, and I want that to be the first image I see, and then I'm going to meet you. The guy was like in his 40s or 50s. I thought it was going to be like a cousin or something. I thought it was pretty cool. Like he got to meet like a cousin. He's like born here. It was a pretty fun show overall. I mean, ticket was only $20, and the place was packed. Like,
yeah, I've never seen a ticket at the Masquerade be over like maybe $35 at the most expensive show. That's one thing I like about the venue.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of smaller acts, but
yeah.
But they've had some big acts that Say Anything played there once.
Yeah.
But even their show, I think they was like them and what's that fucking band? Bayside.
They were
and their
talking
tickets
about
like $30.
They were talking about like we were performing on like he's like, well, not this exact stage because it's new, but like he's like fucking like Nirvana and shit played here like at the Masquerade.
old venue.
That's what he said, like not this exact stage. It was like, spiritually like the Masquerade is like, yeah, so we're up here and we're just fucking like sitting on a couch and like just drawing stuff drunk and then like,
it's always been music acts. I didn't know they did like comedy
Yeah.
acts there. I've always just seen music acts.
it's probably just like easier for them to book there or something like that. But
Some artists actually pay them to be there. Like some of the really smaller acts, you actually pay the Masquerade and rent the stage, just to get their name out there, sell some merch, and make money off merch and tour.
yeah, I mean they had some merch there. I didn't really want any of it. Like I told you, the only thing I would have got is a beanie because last time they put beanies up, they only had like 60 of each color, and you couldn't get in. I just didn't get on.
I've never seen you wear a beanie.
I wear Tyler's beanie. I want to get the pink one just to fuck with Tyler.
You gotta take a shower tomorrow, Tyler.
I'm going to before work.
Controversial move from Tyler.
You should after work before you go on your date.
It's not a date 1, 2.
You should
The time it starts,
You
I will
should
not have
make it
time.
a date.
You should make it a date. Shower.
I will
with
not
her.
have time to go home and shower.
her
Make it a date. Pay
Make it
for
a-
everything.
Tell her she stinks. She showers with
No.
you.
Okay.
Say a word. Like, okay.
Yeah, pay for everything
I
tomorrow,
mean,
Tyler.
what if it happens like she was like, I literally like showered like 20 minutes before like meeting you here.
Then you go, baby, baby,
You got
baby.
some bad sweat glands then.
I'm just saying, Tyler, make it a date.
Run up
No.
on her.
Man, you never know, but nah. We'll recap next week.
On how you didn't take your shot. Another
You
shot.
might be there. You might be there. You'll see him miss. Hit or miss. I guess he never miss, huh?
I'm gonna make it a date.
You got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't
I'm
kiss
gonna be like,
ya.
Tyler, how's your date going? You know, just like stuff, make comments like that.
Date. You're gonna walk by date.
Make sure he pays for everything. You know, make sure it's
I
all.
ain't paying for drinks in that place. That's
Yes,
just
you are, Tyler.
a guarantee I will
You got to
not.
flex on her.
Yeah,
Tyler.
Tyler.
You want me to go up there and pretend like I don't got no money and you can buy me a drink? I'll pay you back afterwards. Like,
Yeah, you wanna do
so
that,
you
Tyler?
You want to flex on me?
She
Tyler?
knows you.
You're
What
right.
does
I'm gonna
that
flex
mean?
on you. Like I was like, I'll make you look a piece of shit. All right, Tyler.
Yeah, you're gonna make it a date. Your date, like so.
Tyler-
I mean, I pretty much told her that we could literally go to
Soy
any place else
Buttercup.
beforehand, like pregame, because those are literally the most expensive drinks in town there. So
No.
Are they really? Like, how much is it for like a Jack and or like a Crown and Coke?
8?
That's not.
That's the
that's
same.
like normal Atlanta prices.
Well, this
I think
is
that's
in
how much it is
Atlanta.
at BJ's. I think BJ's is the same.
I don't know. I don't get that.
Or they're 7. I don't know, 7. I
You
mean,
get-
they're
you get-
close to that.
He
All I'm
usually
saying
gets
is
well.
they're still most expensive in town.
8's not bad, Tyler, because I paid like $10 for a Crown and Coke before.
Shit, you paid like 13 at the comedy
It
club.
was 12.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Just for a single?
Well, I got a double, so it was
Okay.
$24.
Shit, that's not worth it. And the glasses in it, I was like, hell.
I
no.
got really fucking drunk. I had 2 of those, and I was lit when we left.
I got
there.
really fucking drunk for too much money.
I mean, it was a 2-item minimum. I got 2 double Crown and Cokes.
Because they got literally like
It was
two.
$1. They were both $1. I'll take that back. I think they were actually $12 a piece. Yeah,
Gee.
I was
which
gonna
is
say, I don't
$6
remember, yeah.
for a Crown and Coke. That's not bad. That's
Yeah,
cheaper
if
than
you
this
got
place.
A single,
A single
and
was
like two
$6.
singles.
I got 2 doubles, and so it equaled up to $24 for both, Tyler. That's not bad.
Jeez.
It's $8 there, you said, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but the way you described it was only for a single.
I'll go in there with y'all, I guess.
If you want to, I don't care.
Justin said
Yeah,
he's
what
gonna
you wanna
pay
do?
for me to get in.
It's 90s night.
Jeez. Apparently the new Hellboy reboot's like got an 11% on Rotten
No,
Tomatoes.
for
Yeah.
real. It
Apparently
didn't, it
it's
didn't look
terrible.
bad.
Apparently
Well,
it's
is that
garbage.
viewer score or critic score?
That's what they get for not bringing back
Guillermo del Toro.
and Ron Pearl.
Yeah.
I couldn't say his name. I knew I was
Ron
just gonna say
Perlman?
that. Yeah, Ron Perlman. Yeah, I said Ron Pearl. Yeah, Ron Perlman.
You need
Ron
it for
Pearl.
Guillermo.
They should have brought him back. He wanted to do it. Ron Perlman said in his book he wanted to do a third one. They're just jackasses.
Early screen reports this movie is all violence, like off-puttingly so.
Damn. They suck. They deserve it because they
I
really
gotta
didn't
say,
bring
like,
back-
the trailers didn't show all violence. But
I was
even
never
still,
going to see it in theaters.
This is
you
the
know?
type of movie that makes me think like they didn't want to lose the license to Hellboy, so they just made this movie.
Are you actually going to go see it in theaters?
No, probably not.
I
I mean, I
wasn't.
can't think of any. I think in
When did it? It came out today or?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Fuck that movie.
But that's where I said, is the critic score or like the audience?
I don't know. Just fuck
Like,
most
liked
movies
it
that are
score.
made today.
I'm not sure what you want me to tell you, Tyler.
Fuck most movies that are made today. Fuck most TV shows that are made today.
You love
Fuck most media that is made.
Nurse
today.
Jackie.
No.
You always have.
Nope.
You do.
From what show?
Nurse Jackie.
Oh shit!
The state of entertainment in America is just garbage.
Why don't you change it?
Trying. Doing something right now. This is a form of entertainment what we're doing
yeah,
right
I
now.
mean, I guess it's media, but it's still. I don't think it's like any difference from whatever someone else might be doing. Who knows if they're more or less popular than us? Who knows?
I think it'd be funny. If we just keep doing weekly podcasts, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll get noticed.
It's a
I
creative.
mean,
outlet.
eventually. I mean, it's like I was telling him last night. Like, I went back to some of his older videos, and somehow, besides just us like replaying it at other people's houses, just reviewing, just rewatching
Some
the
have like
videos.
over 300 views.
I mean, when you have like a weekly episodic thing, eventually
Yeah.
it'll get. I mean, especially if we say we were doing this and we hit like 500, and we might be one of the most, continuous podcasts on YouTube who have actually done like 500, like the highest number, and done it consistently.
No, there's people that have been doing it like 10 plus years.
Yeah,
I
We'll
mean,
never
yeah,
catch
but
it.
how many people have been doing
and
that?
I don't know who's the
Quite
longest.
A few. I mean,
Quite a
like,
few. Like, what's quite a few? Like
I know
5.
Chris Hardwick, Mega 64. They're actually just hit 500 like a few months ago.
Well, I
There's
know,
not that many though. That's my whole point.
I mean,
like Joe
podcasts aren't
Rogan
hard to
does
do.
one almost every day, and they're up in like the 12 to 1500s.
maybe that's because they do it daily.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Yeah, and smokes and
Who
does
are you
drugs.
talking about?
What?
Who are you talking about?
Joe Rogan?
Oh, yeah. That's like mainly his job.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
not
much,
his
yeah.
occupation. Is smoking.
He does
weed.
that and stand up, and that's really all he does nowadays. And the UFC commentating.
I don't think Chris Hardwick does the Nerdist podcast as much anymore, or I don't think he does anymore. But literally, he used to have like 3 or 4 episodes a week, but every one was like an interview with like an actual like celebrity. Like he'd have like Bryan Cranston on at the height of Breaking Bad. Like I was like, he actually had like big guests. Like if it had a movie coming out for some reason.
I mean, it's all. I
Yeah,
told you this
connections.
before. It's all about marketing. At some point in time, we would need to invest money into like promotion
You
on
do it,
YouTube.
bro.
You would match. You would
Hell
match
no.
me.
$5.
I mean, it's up to Justin. It's
Yeah,
his
our-
podcast.
our-
if he doesn't want to pay for promotion, then yeah.
I mean,
that's-
the
Our
sponsors
promotion
come to
budget
you.
is $10.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta get it out there first, so you get the views,
Listen,
and then the sponsors. come.
we had a sponsorship deal, and Tyler and John made a mockery of it.
because I knew it was not real.
But they made a mockery of it.
I mean, so Justin knows that's the next move. Like, if you wanted the podcast to take off more, you
Also-
pay for YouTube for promotion. They put your shit out there, then you get more views, then you get sponsors.
Also,
if
hold
people like it.
Which company did you say was supposedly
Blue
it was
Apron.
Blue? Yeah, Blue fucking Apron, a home cooking service where they send you the food, you cook it. It's supposed to be healthy.
We've had quite a few sponsors. Old Navy. What was that
Just
restaurant?
last week,
I was-
Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah, Ruby
We
Tuesdays.
had Ice House too at one point.
Yeah, we've had
You
quite a
only
few
need
sponsors.
the edge of Ice House. I mean, I'm just on this podcast till my budding voice acting career takes off. Then I'm off, motherfuckers. Like,
And then we'll continue
Have
with
you been auditioning for anything? Voice
where
acting?
the fuck would I audition at? Ruby?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah,
All right, let me walk up to
I mean, you gotta look
Hey.
them up.
Mr. High Res Studios.
actually, the neighborhood has some stuff.
Me and Justin just need to. We gotta write a show, and
Reid's
then we'll
gonna be
do
my
our.
voice actor coach.
I mean, what we'd want to do would be like a Venture Brothers type scenario. We write our own show, then
That's
we do
why
all
we
the
did the
voices.
fucking TP skit with it,
Yeah, but that's not our show.
but it worked.
We didn't create Venture Brothers.
The whole scenario worked with the voices.
You know what? Let's just make our own Venture Brothers episodes till we get told to stop. Like we get a cease and desist 2 weeks in. Yeah, y'all can't fucking do that.
Yeah,
but did
still
y'all not
right
like it?
And Reid goes, "No, we're doubling down. We're gonna continue.
I mean, I
It's
have
gonna show
quite. I
initiative."
mean, I have a couple of shows like cartoons I could do. It's just my whole thing is how does the whole animation process work? Like we don't know a cartoonist, right? So we'd have to hire a cartoonist to draw our shit.
Toon
You'd have to.
Boom.
I mean, not everybody that runs the show
Oh damn, we're getting tired.
knows how to draw.
I mean, I literally have a
24
couple
fucking hours
cartoon
on it.
ideas.
And I've been drinking.
I mean, the whole Rachel the Plumber thing I still like, and then Huey the Hipster Hunter as
Yeah.
well. I mean, those two I think are really good.
I have this good show. Like it's about a Glee club. It's called Glee. Like I just reboot Glee.
I really do have two serious ideas. I mean,
I mean, shit. I have an idea.
Same for the screenplay podcast. Next
Tyler shook
week,
his head at Huey the Hipster Hunter, but that one could be really good, Tyler. And it,
Huey the Hipster Hunter.
You've heard it before. Don't say it on the
I
podcast.
have
Somebody might
not.
steal it. Like
yeah.
I don't think I have.
you have.
Not under that name.
This is something I thought of years ago, Tyler.
Why is it alliterative?
What?
Why is it alliterative?
What are you talking about?
That's the appeal.
Oh, like Triple H's?
Because we're hoping to catch Triple H as the main Huey.
You mean alliteration?
Triple H,
I don't. You
the-
said alliteration.
Triple H is Huey the Hipster
I don't know.
Hunter.
I
When
just,
you
yeah,
use
it goes
your
with flows.
Do us cast Huey Hipster or Triple H?
No,
It
No.
works.
I'd probably actually be Huey.
That's what Triple
For
H is
real?
for all along.
Do the Huey voice.
It's not. I can't. I don't know. It's not. I don't have the voice.
He's that bashful.
You know, he's not bashful. It's more
Uh,
like Edgelord type. I think really Edgelord, like really deep.
Damn,
Yeah,
I'm a little bitch.
erratic.
Right.
Sort of like
Like,
Coach
is he-
McGurk, but times 10.
What the fuck?
What-
Like
what-
Coach
In terms of the voice, I'm saying
Reddit.
it's really deep, like
McGurk with who?
deep and erratic. Does that make sense? Like a deep voice, but very erratic.
How would you describe an erratic voice?
Like it's just the character's erratic. I mean, the voice is deep, but the voice is erratic.
Brennan. So you want H. John?
So it's like
Benjamin?
No,
it's
I
like
don't want
McGurk
H.
when
John
he's like angry.
I just mean like yeah, like it's just a deep. It's a deep voice.
No. Nope. Here's the voice for him. I'm gonna give you a unique voice I've never done before. There you go.
The voice is deep. The character's erratic. That's what I meant by that.
Okay.
So you
okay.
just want to Huey, the hipster hunter.
I went to
Huey
the
the
local
hipster.
college pub the other day.
Huey, the
Saw at
hipster
least 3
runner.
hipsters.
Colonel.
Knew I had to
Like,
take
I don't
them
know,
out.
like something like, I can't stand these motherfucking hipsters. I just wanna fucking bite the fucking face off and just lick the inside of the fucking face. Shut up, Joey.
You're just doing Rick. I'm kidding. I was just doing that.
Was that Rick? Was
Did
that
you
Rick?
just say
you're
lick
kinda
the
getting
inside of the fucking
Rick-ish.
face?
Well, it's supposed to be more like geeked. Like, he's
Yes,
geeked.
yeah. I mean, Rick is like that too. He gets fucking.
Yeah.
But
so maybe I
Oh,
have to
gee.
tweak it. I mean,
I'll be a sidekick. Oh, jeez, Huey.
Now, is this
Like,
supposed to be a serious thing or like a humor strewn out through it?
no, yeah, it's definitely a comedy. I mean, it's pretty much about like a group of edgelords, essentially.
all
And
right.
that was only 3 days from.
But yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, the cartoon. Like I said, we'd have to get a cartoonist. But yeah, it would be violent, definitely.
I was gonna say,
in the
like, if
vein
you don't
of
have this
Super
on like
Jam?
a streaming service, those have to be on like
Not that violent.
MTV or something else like that for a cable
But it's gonna
network.
show them killing hipsters. Yeah.
Killing.
Exactly, like there's blood stuff there. So.
But not every episode.
Kills hipsters.
Yeah. Sometimes
Instead,
it's just
they
them
tackle
just dicking
hipster
around at the
issues.
mall. Rachel the Plumber, I pitched this to Justin, and it's more like Rachel the Plumber is a little more deep because this is about this guy who goes and does different. He's a plumber.
I
It's
remember
called
this,
Rachel
yeah.
the Plumber, but really he's just a handyman.
Was
So
it,
he goes
is his
to-
name Rachel or?
Yes.
Okay.
So he goes around to just different clients, and depending on what he's having to fix, he kind of, in his mind, goes to another world. Like, say he's having to fix a toilet. It's like he goes into the toilet.
I feel like I've seen this.
Well, not really daydream. It's sort of like he enters other dimensions.
Still kind of feel like I've seen this.
Where? Where did you see it?
Maybe not like specifically that, but someone who enters another reality / mindset to either fix problems or
Well, yeah, I mean,
just
it's
deal with
supposed,
everyday
he's like
life.
slightly schizophrenic.
I mean,
He
besides
is
that,
schizophrenic.
Yeah, I was about to say the way you're acting.
But you could just get really creative with that one. I liked it a lot because you could just do different jobs, and depending on what the job is, it's the world he's in.
Oh, I'm doing the new Ben 10 reboot.
oh,
How if I just casually dropped that? Oh yeah. The
I don't
rebooting
know
it
where you
already.
would have seen that before. Is he right? Am I copying
I
somebody? Is
honestly
that
feel
how
like
you've
it's a
done it?
like kids cartoon,
What? What kid's cartoon?
just not gritty
Arthur?
/ PG-13 rated.
What cartoon?
I feel like almost like Infinity Train, but I don't know.
What? How's that Infinity Train? Each caboose is a different world.
Yeah, it's a different mindset.
Not caboose.
Train car.
Yeah. Caboose would be the end. She's looking for the caboose. Or wait, which way is she going on the train?
I don't know. It's an
Shouldn't
Infinity Train.
But I'm saying, like, did she start at the front?
I don't know. I've only seen the pilot.
I mean,
That's what I'm asking. Do we know?
No, it's
Okay.
like
do you have any
literally sit
cartoon
around in
ideas?
the
You
car.
thought of anything?
Yeah, I got one. It's called Soccer Boys.
What do they do in Soccer Boys?
I know we thought of like kind of an other guys type thing. Remember
Yeah,
one
the
time with
stat
the
guy.
stats? Yeah.
Who they are? They're the stat guys.
We could
Oh.
do something like that, but it kind of would be a home movies type thing.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's just these two guys sitting on the sidelines, like cracking jokes the whole time, like,
Jack and
and then
Crack
kind
and
of
jokes.
cracking jokes, and it's kind of about their
Yeah.
home lives and shit.
Something recent to Adult Swim, Laser Wolf. Have y'all seen that or no?
I haven't seen it. It looked like crap. If you want
I mean,
my
it kind of
honest
does, and
opinion.
I really didn't really watch it. If anything, I just had it on the background.
It's one of those shows where they just had good names attached to it, because I think it's Vince Staples is in it, and some other rapper, hip hop
I
artist.
almost kind of thought it was like the cartoon version of
Just
whatever
like-
Tyler the Creator had next for Adult Swim, but
It has nothing to do with Tyler the Creator.
I know it just seemed like it from the commercial I saw.
It's just one of them shows that Adult Swim will pick up because, like, hey, these two famous guys want to do a cartoon. Hey, white people watch this because you like these two hip hop artists. It's not really that funny, but hey, they're voice acting.
I
These
will say the
roles,
show
watch
revolves
it.
more around like
Because that's kind of how I feel about the Jellies. Like, the Jellies to me wasn't funny. It wasn't
Yeah.
that interesting, but, oh, hey, it's Tyler the Creator's cartoon. Watch it. You're going to watch it because you're white people and you love Odd Future.
Didn't
Whatever.
that get canceled?
No,
Yeah.
it's no.
no, it's just
Uh-uh.
high ages
Yeah, it
and
was
It's
definitely.
coming back. Yeah, it got
Yeah.
renewed.
It took a full year for it to get renewed.
I mean, I really liked, and I'm not trying to just hate on Tyler the Creator. I really liked Glitter Squad. I thought
did
that was
too.
funny.
They
I just
started
was
retelling
not
those too.
was not impressed by the Jellies. It never made me laugh out loud. It's just not that interesting. I think it just got picked up because Tyler the Creator is attached to it. Whatever.
I will say from what I have seen of Laser Wolf, there's like 5 minutes of him and of Laser Wolf in the show, and then it's just side characters or main side characters. That's all that show is.
I still need to download World Peace for you guys and have you rewatch it. Because it really was a jewel.
For the alt-right.
Do you remember how you used to describe Tyler? And I want to, we need to wrap it up, but I used to describe, like, you said Tyler is just like, he's just like just a bag of shit with, like, just some rubies in it. You.
Rick?
He said you just like a...
Pre-Rick Rick?
No, you. He said you were like just a giant bag of shit with a ruby inside. Like, there's just something valuable in there, but you gotta wade through this shit. Like, you need to take a bath tomorrow for your date.
I'm gonna do it before work.
Don't bathe.
Don't bathe?
I got to get you on board for Huey the Hipster Hunter. I really think we can take off on that.
Only if I voice every other character.
You'll voice most of the characters.
No, man.
He's a more gifted voice actor than
Voice
I am.
artist.
Voice
I mean,
artist.
that's kind of what they are, yeah.
I mean, you got to help me write some too.
Yeah. They're gonna be racist.
Written
I know they actually will be racist.
Oh shit.
But the funny thing is, one of the members is going to be a black guy.
So it's like Uncle Ruckus.
No, he's just one of your he's just one of them cringy ass edgelord black guys who's like grew up listening to metal and shit. He's not Uncle
There's
Ruckus.
nothing wrong with that.
He's not Uncle Ruckus. He just hates like other black people.
Oh, he's an Uncle Tom.
It's not that. He doesn't. That was the strong thing. He doesn't hate other black people, but he hates black hipsters. Does that make sense?
So he only hates on black hipsters?
No,
Because
he hates all hipsters, but he hates other black. He hates all hipsters.
Then why do they have to be black?
I'm just saying he hates. He's black. He hates black hipsters. I mean, there's no need for me to really say that, but
Can we have a Mexican character that is verbatim the guy from Suicide Squad, Diablo? Like, straight up lift that character design with the face tattoos with the skull.
don't think about the. I don't get to that, but don't think about the black guys. Like, he hangs out in this group, like no other black people are in it. It's like this Mexican guy and all these white guys, and they all hate hipsters.
So why does it matter if like he's the one guy who hates black hipsters?
And that's the thing. They're not really racist. They just don't like hipsters.
You just added a word that would make it racist.
I know. That is a thing, though. Like, all them people at Reboot, you see, most of them black people die when they're hipsters.
I don't really pay attention to most other people there.
What did you say about the Hispanic guy? Or the Mexican guy?
I was making a joke, like, just like if you want to be an edgelord, literally just have him beat Diablo from Suicide Squad with the skull.
But I guess they're not really racist, you know, they just don't like hipsters.
Everyone's a little bit racist. It's true.
I mean, we can't get away with saying hard R. I mean,
No.
we could say hipster, just not hard R, just N-I-G-G-A.
Man, I don't know.
Nah.
I mean, technically, no one knows what ethnicity.
Well, they would bleep
is.
it out, right? We'd say hipster, then it'd be like, bleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the way I see it is, I don't know. We need to wrap it up because it's like almost 2:30.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, we'll wrap it
So,
up.
I've been, what did I say my name was?
John's
Atlanta.
not here.
No, well, I said John's not here, but I think I've just been Atlanta boy or
I've
something
been
like that.
your man Lucy with a
I
penis.
forgot what my name was, but I'm here.
AGDQ boy.
I mean, it's coming up.
All right, we'll see.
I do have a penis.
It's been a sleepy cast, but we'll see you
Y'all
gentlemen.
got sleepy.
I've been up 24 hours now.
Also, we moved down here. I was on a ride, and then bam, down here.
All right, so we'll see you guys later. Will John return?
I literally and figuratively
Spoiler
took a
alert.
slope.
John's still dead.